dangerous. Get dangerous. Shameless. Basic. Shameless. Get dangerous. That's Mike.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for joining me today on this Thursday afternoon. We got some more new scenery to look at. My goodness me, dude, the amount of new sceneries we have taken a look at in the last 2 weeks is absolutely insane. Microsoft's popping off right now with scenery. Good to see everybody. Benny, good to see you, man. AJ, good to see you. Scott, good to see you. Ballin, good to see you. Tim, good to see you. Steve Arrow, good to see you. Cody, welcome back. Captain Lee, good to see you. Evan, good to see you. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Gigliotis, good to see you. Snipe, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. Yuckfu, good to see you. High Tech Hub, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome. Daniel, good to see you. Mike Fly South, good to see you. Scott, welcome. Landon, good to see you. Captain Diaz, welcome back, man. Claus, good to see you as well. Hope all is well. Zach, good to see you. Captain Dom, thank you very much for your membership again, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome back, dude. Good to see you. PW, good to see you. Captain Aviation, good to see you. Joshua, good to see you. Grant, celebrating 1 month. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dudes. Keep up the great streams. Well, thanks, man. Listen, hey, as long as you guys keep coming and hang out with me, we'll keep these streams up, right? Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for support. Appreciate you. GLB, good to see you. Captain Aviation, good to see you. Tavino, good to see you. Exceli, good to see you. Indigo, good to see you. Ronnie, good to see you. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to Pyreegue for sending me over his beautiful scenery. I mean, listen, dude, at this point, I know that you guys have seen it because I'm not the first person to showcase this scenery. If you haven't seen this scenery, my goodness me. I mean, once again, dude, this guy, I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how we're getting to this level of detail, like inside airports. Like, look at this, chat. The pork and pickle. You know, like, it's absolutely insane. Frankie and Benny's. Anyways, on the return flight, we'll do more of like we are boarding through GSX, and it gets a little bit messed up if you take the camera too far. But, I mean, again, the amount of detail that Pyreegue is putting into his airports, I legitimately think that this is some of the best scenery I think we've ever had for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The amount of detail that goes into these sceneries, not only the amount of detail, the attention to detail about making sure that every single thing is placed correctly, and it's just incredible, man. It's so cool to see an airport come to life. I think a lot of us are, you know, we have
Hey Cap.
Hey Landon.
All is well, get to fly with you again, cannot wait.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. We see there's quite a large spectrum or a scale of what developers put out for their scenery. I think on the one end, I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to, but on the one end you have the, You have the scenery that's over here, and then on the other end you have Pyreegue and some of the other guys that are just putting crazy amount of detail. Vertical Sim is another one. Fly Tampa, not this much detail. I think Vertical does this much detail, but it's kind of rare to see somebody do this much detail and still get this kind of performance out of the airport. So really cool. Again, thank you, Pyreegue, for sending me over the scenery to have a quick little look-see with you guys today. Not the longest flights, but I figured I might as well showcase. If we're going to do a Pyreegue airport, we might as well showcase both of his beautiful airports over here. So we're sitting on the ground here in East Midlands. We're going to do this short little about 50-minute flight up to Belfast, where again he has unbelievable scenery at Belfast, and then we'll do the return flight here to East Midlands. We've got 3 airports to give away today, 3 copies of East Midlands. So if you guys haven't picked this scenery up, you guys are looking for this, I will be giving away 3 copies today. Keep in mind, the only thing that you need, obviously you've got to send me a screenshot of proof that it is you that won the giveaway, but we also need, you're going to need a Contrail web shop. If you don't own any scenery or you're not quite sure, you can go to the website Contrail. You can download their launcher and you can create an account with Contrail, and you're going to need that, and that's how you're going to claim your prize. But we'll worry about that when it is time. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here today. I really do appreciate it. You can see everybody's joining up here today. Actually, doing something I didn't know. I thought Ryanair was just called Ryanair everywhere they go, but apparently not. Apparently they have a different iCow and a different call sign when Ryanair is operating within UK. So they're actually, our UK is our iCow today, and our call sign is Blue Max. Listen, you learn something new every day, don't you? You learn something new every day. It's pretty crazy, man. If you don't mind asking, when this wasn't your full-time job, did you stream later on in the day? I streamed whenever I could. Evenings, mornings, afternoons, days off, whenever I could, I was streaming when I was doing that. So, yeah. Can we overfly Dublin and drop some roses for Sinead O'Connor? Unfortunately not. Very sad news, but yeah, unfortunately not. Yeah. Saturday's getting closer and I'm so stoked. Yes, and then this weekend, thank you, Captain Lee, for bringing that up. This weekend, guys, we're going to be in Japan. Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget, we've got our members only on Sunday as well. So we're finishing off the month, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going to be in Japan, and thanks to Captain Lee, I've got quite the assortment of airports that we're going to be flying into. I believe that Tokyo is going to be our base, but from Tokyo we're going to kind of go out and about to a bunch of different airports. So I'm really looking forward to it. Some really cool airports, some beautiful sceneries. It's going to be a lot of fun this weekend. So over in Japan for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's been a while since we've been in Japan, so I'm really, really, really looking forward to this. I got all the scenery up to date, got everything ready to go. So anyways, friends, without further ado, you can see the passengers are boarding. Let's not keep them waiting. This is Ryanair after all, right? We got to go lickety split. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get it powered on. Let's get everything turned up. We'll go and rock and roll into Belfast today. So let's do it here, friends. Jump inside the cockpit. Beautiful. First things first, let's go to the overhead panel. We'll go and get our battery switched to the on position. We'll go and get the ground power on as well. Aircraft will come to life. Beautiful. Flip this over to Bat Bus. We'll leave everything up there. I'm going to get a little bit of panel brightness up on this guy. Beautiful. Looking good. We'll go all the way up top. Let's get our IRS set nav position left side and right side. Beautiful. Continue the flows down here. Yaw nipper can stay off. Fuel pumps can stay off. I've already flipped those over. That's good. Generators are all good. Lights are on. We'll arm our emergency exits. We'll go ahead and get our window heat to the on position. We'll leave our hydraulic pumps and probe heats off for now. Everything else looks good there. Isolation valves open, packs off, bleeds on. We're going 24,000 feet today on our cruise level 2 Belfast. So we'll go and plug that in. We'll also get our anti-collision light on. Actually, I guess we won't. We'll get our, yes, we will get our anti-collision light on, sorry. And our logo light on. And that is all looking good. We'll also move the seatbelt signs to the auto position, and we'll get the chime only to auto as well. Wonderful. Cool. Let's come down here. Let's spend some time on the FMC, the CDU, the MICDU, whatever you'd like to call it. We're going to go to FS Actions. We're going to go to our payload weights today. So we're looking for a 0 fuel weight. I think we're a pretty heavy aircraft. We're not full, but we're pretty heavy. 62.1 on the 0 fuel weight, so we're definitely a little bit heavy today. 178 pounds. We're supposed to have 181, but that's perfectly fine. So we'll leave that like that. 62.1 on the 0 fuel weight. Good. We'll go return fuel for today's leg. 6.2. We'll go ahead and bug that up. 6-2 on the fuel as well. Wonderful. We'll go to return. Let's go to FMC. We're going to go to pause in it. We're sitting on the ground here. EGNX, obviously for East Midlands. We'll throw that into our reference airport. We're going to go next page. We're going to grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set that there. Wonderful. We're going to go to route tab. We're going to pull a company route today. So we're going from EGNX over, oops, it's already there. I don't know why I just did that again. EGAA is where we're going. EGAA. Good, we'll throw our company route. Call sign today is Blue Max, which is going to take me a while to, as a new call sign probably would. RUK is the iCow. 6909. Now, it was supposed to be 9606. 69, wait, what are we? 6906? Okay, 6906. Somebody was already online doing the flight, so we couldn't take the call sign. I think they're like halfway between here and Belfast already. I don't think it's somebody that flies with us. Maybe it is, but they've already well departed. I logged on about half hour before stream, and the iCow was already gone. The call sign, sorry, was already gone. So I just flipped the numbers a little bit to try and keep it as close to the real world call sign as it was. Good, we'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. I believe we do have controllers online. We do. We have ground and we've got ATIS. So we'll go ahead and grab ATIS information Bravo. Runway in use 27, transition level 7,000 feet. Wait, transition level, yeah, 7,000. Okay, surface winds 280 at 10, QNH 1002. So go ahead and flip this up, 1002. We'll bug that up. We got to do left side, we got to do right side. 1002, good. All right, wonderful. That looks good. Happy with that. Let's go ahead and come back down here. And we'll go ahead and tune to ground, which is going to be on 121.9. What do they want us to report? There's no reporting, there's no nothing, but we'll just report our stand number and all that fun stuff. So.
Squawk 7766, amended to the flight level 260.
You got steps on there, you managed to get that for Blue Max 1818.
Blue Max 1818, clear Belfast, all the grove from the Transit November departure, runway 27, squawk 7766, amended cruising flight level 260.
Looks like he's putting us up to 260. We'll see. Man, we already board all the passengers? Man, you guys are quick. Holy. Ryanair aficionados over here today. Blue Max. Because of the CAA EASA difference for licensing, if you have a CAA license, you have to do ESA ATPL exams. So you have to do exams twice if you're British if you want to fly for Ryanair. Interesting. I mean, if you passed it once, you're probably good, you know? Ryanair UK is actually British registered instead of Irish. Yes, we don't... listen, if there's one thing... I'm gonna be real with you right now, dude. If you're concerned about the registration on my aircraft, simmer down. This is the least of my worries, man. I'm not gonna go and get a specific registration for every livery, Ryanair livery. That absolutely not. If you've been here on the channel, you know that I'm not gonna go through to that length. I'm not gonna go searching the internet for a UK registered Ryanair. I have 4 Ryanair liveries. I think 2 are registered Ireland, 2 are registered in like Poland or something like that. So yeah, that's the least of my worries. Yes. I did, Davis. Yeah, thank you. Where's the? Let me see if I can put that on stream today. Where is that? Let me find this. Let me see if I can find this. We had a good laugh about this one earlier. Look at this one, Jack. He goes, tired of waiting for an EFB, then I made one for myself. Look at the EFB photoshopped into here. Imagine that's what we've all been waiting for, and that's the EFB that we're going to end up getting. Good memes. Good memes. Good way to start your morning. Good way to start your morning. The registrations don't matter. EI and G are used in the UK. Well, no, it doesn't matter. This airplane could be registered in Canada. The registration is not mine. I don't care. I don't care. As long as I'm flying the livery and it looks like a Ryanair livery, that's really all that matters, to be honest with you. Okay, what do we got? We got Bravo, and we'll call for clearance. Perfect. Midlands ground, good evening. Blue Max 6906 with ATIS Bravo IFR to... Where the hell are we going again? Why did I just draw a complete blank of Belfast? Just draw a complete blank of where we're going. We're Boeing 737-800 and we are stand 9.
Blue Max 9, correction 6906. Thank you, and it's the same for you. We'd like to fly level 260, I'm guessing.
Yeah, 260 works for us, sure.
Blue Max 6906, thank you. Clear Belfast, Alderville, Valley Trent to November departure, runway 27, squawk 4461, amended cruising flight level 260.
I cleared into Belfast as in 2 November departure out of runway 27, squawk 4461, and will amend altitude flight level 260, Blue Max 6906.
Blue Max 6906, feedback correct.
All right, beautiful. Readback is correct. Wonderful. Let's go down here. Let's start programming this bad boy. Let's go to departures. We're going to plan for the TNT 2 November out of runway 27. We'll execute that. Good. Go to route page. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities or anything like that. We don't. Wonderful arrivals. Let's see what the weather's doing here in Belfast. We'll see what... Dude, I literally was drawing... For some reason, I thought we were going to, like, Aberdeen or, like, Glasgow. I think Glasgow was stuck in my head for some reason. I don't know. I was about to say Glasgow, but we're not going there. There's no arrivals into there. The winds are 290 at 6. 290 at 6. Take the ILS 25? Yeah? ILS 25? Yeah, ILS 25. That's the normal runway. Okay, ILS 25 it is. We do not have an approach, and this is where things get a little bit tricky. There's no arrivals here. There's no stars. So let's do the ILS runway 25. We'll pin that. We'll have a look-see. I don't think we want to take it via IAG. Maybe we do take us there and then out. I guess that would be the best option. But, like, where's Bell 1, Bell 2, Ringa? Okay, where is... So, it's saying that you can use a waypoint, but I don't see that waypoint anywhere. I guess we're just going to take it regular. We'll just execute it, and we'll kind of have a look-see and see what it ends up doing. Belzoo. So, how does it come in here? Is this... Where's Belzoo? Okay, I don't see Belzoo. I see Ipset and then Belzoo, which it's not showing on here, and then it's Belzoo, which might be Belfast City, and then over. Anyways, we'll try and do that. Filter charts? What do you mean? Filter charts. There's this one where it kind of shows you Ipset. Ah, there they are there. Okay. Yeah, we'll just take it. It's perfectly fine then. We don't really... Oh, there's Belzoo. Okay, we definitely don't want it from Belzoo. Belzoo takes us direct to the Belfast VOR, kind of, but it's a little bit past it. We definitely don't want that. So we'll just go ahead and we'll take it from Ipset, I guess. If everybody takes it from Ipset, we should be good. It should be Ipset and then a fly out this way and then down and in. We should be good. Okay. We'll leave that like that. That is set. Good. Happy with that. Let's go ahead and go to our NITREF. We'll plug in some information. 0 fuel weight, 62.1. Good. Planned fuel 6.2. Reserves going to be 3. Cost index 35. Flight level they want 260. We'll bug up 260. I'm not quite sure why they gave us 26, not 24. Do the Ringa transition, but that doesn't make sense because if you look at the approach, right? Like Ipset is our last waypoint on like our flight plan, like our actual flight plan that we filed. Ipset is the last waypoint. So we're coming in this way, right? Because we're on the RNAV 1 or whatever the hell it's called. So Erdov, Lusod, Pyreegue to Rodob to Ipset. So I'm not going to just switch it from Ipset to go Ringa and then down and in, right? See what I mean? So this is the actual flight plan that we have filed. We're on this airway. The Mike 146 is the final airway that we're on that takes us down Robop and then Ipset. So there's not much point in taking the Ringa transition because that's a completely different airway. and that actually would take us off the airway. That would make even more of a mess than the approach. So we're just going to keep it the way that we are on the Mike 146 airway, directly into Ipset, and then from Ipset we'll take the arrival. It does not make sense to take it Ipset then to Renga. We'd have to completely file a new flight plan to get us off of Mike 146 to get us on Lima 10, I guess. But yeah, does not make sense to take it via Aringa. That is good there. That is set. Wonderful. I don't need to look at the flight plan. I have it right here in front of me. I know exactly where we're going. I don't have to look at the plan. I know what we're doing. I don't know why everybody thinks we're not. I was just a little bit confused on what transition to be using, but we don't need to use a transition because we're coming in this way. Everything's fine, man. Do not worry. Everything is perfectly fine. We will get ourselves into the airport, no problemo. Cruise wind or average winds this afternoon will be 273 at 30. I think we have a nice little headwind en route. Maybe that's why we can get up to 260. We'll find out. 273 at 30. It's saying max altitude 23,500. So I don't know. We'll end up seeing how this is going to go. Transition level is 7,000 feet. We are in Europe, not 18,000 feet for North America. Good. N1 limits today. We're not going to do a derate. No, we'll just leave everything the way that it is. We'll go to takeoff. Flaps are going to be 5 degrees. CG weight today 19.1, 5.7 on the trim. And we'll leave our V-speeds blank for now. And with that, we are good to spool up the APU. They should be completely boarded outside. They are. The stairs are gone and everything. Wonderful. That is all set. Looking good. Cool. You can put exclamation point FMC in chat, or you can check the link in the description down below. Cap, I have a question if you don't mind answering. Depends what the question is. Yes, of course, but go ahead, man. You can ask your question for sure. Would it be worth it to change from ChartFox to Navigraph? If you want to take Chart seriously, yes, absolutely. ChartFox is good, but you're very limited, right? So, yeah. Anti-collision is on before I thought the engines start, and then you turn them off. Anti-collision light usually goes on when you're ready to taxi. I put it on a little bit prematurely. You are correct. Anti-collision light would go on when you're basically ready to move the airplane. As soon as the airplane's ready to move, you get the anti-collision light on. That's all good. That's set. That's done. Beautiful. Just waiting on APU. Should be available any second now. There we go. We'll get APU bleed on. Gen left side, right side. Good. Ground power. We'll make sure is in the off position, which it is. Beautiful. Bleed and pack pressure is good. We'll go and flip this to APU gen. Great. We'll come down here. We'll go to the second FMC. We'll go to ground services. We'll release the ground power. We'll remove the wheel chocks. It's going to yell at me to put the park brakes on. That's good. We'll get that. Good. And then we'll go to GSX and we're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Navigraph is so good I only use it with the real plane as well. Yeah, right. Severi, how are you, my friend? 29 months. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Says, oh, baby. Thanks so much for 29 months, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Andreas, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Have you considered the ERJ doing some ops? The ERJ, which ERJ are you speaking of? Are you speaking of the ERJ that is in early access that you have to pay to beta test for them? If so, no. I do not plan on flying that airplane. 4416. 4416. Good. Squawk code is in. Or sorry, 4461. Ah. There we go. We'll turn that on and reporting. Good. Beautiful. I'm new to GSX. I used Alaska Airlines catering and boarding for the first time. Now it won't give me an option to change catering companies when I'm using a different airline. So Glenn, the easiest thing that I can say is go and download specific profiles. So if you go to flightsim.to, I'll provide you with a link here to you really gotta you've got to download GSX profiles. So here's the link to the GSX profile. There's over 1,000 GSX profiles. And also make sure that your GSX is up to date. So there you go, man. The RJ 170, 175, and 190. We don't really have a 170, a 175. We do have a 190. Or wait, I don't know which one we have, but the RJs that we have right now for Microsoft are not good. I'm not going to be. You most likely won't see me flying an RJ for a while. Nose straight, face south on Romeo. Nose left, face east. No, we probably want nose right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Yes. All right, and we're going to let him know that we're ready for push and start.
Going to touch you, Alpha 75,
150 on this. Midlands ground, Blue Max 6906, ready for push and start, stand 9.
Blue Max, I think holding point. Alpha 70, Bravo Juliet, pushing traffic to your right.
I'm sorry, you're stepped on.
Blue Max 6906, stand by, pushing traffic to your right.
Stand by for pushing traffic. Blue Max 6906. Ah, yes. The GSX.
506, ready for push and start at stand 101. World Express 2506, stand 101, push and start approved, face east.
Imagine seeing an airplane's nose up in the air like that.
We're on Blue Max 78, Papa Radio Taxi.
Blue Max 78, Papa, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Quebec, Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 1 to runway 27,
that's talent.
Alpha, Blue Max 78, Papa.
Alright, Flyboy. What wing views do I use? Just my own. Do you think you should get yourself GSX? That's up to you, man. If you think it's something... No. So wish they would fix it. Yeah. I don't know how they're going to fix it, to be honest with you. It's one of those weird ones. What point in the ground prep do you turn the strobes on? Strobes go on right before you go onto the runway. Strobes go on before departure.
Release parking brakes, please.
Ryanair 59, make sure hold position. November 552 Romeo Alpha, you overshot your holding position, but continue taxi holding point Alpha 1. Runway
It's busy here today, man. Holy.
Roger, I'm very sorry.
Someone fixed the weird drop after pushback? Yeah, it can be weird. Definitely can be weird. If you were to recommend a good, challenging southwest route, what would it be? A good, challenging southwest route? I don't know. Going to San Diego? Going to John Wayne?
9 Mike Zulu, continue taxi stand.
One of those ones, something like that?
3 via Alpha Quebec, Charlie Alpha.
Do you know a good way to convert 8K to 4K liveries? Only find 8K Delta for the 330-900. I have no clue. No, I wouldn't know how. I'm sorry. Pyreegue is insane. Burbank as well is a tough one, yeah. Burbank's always fun.
Release parking brakes, please.
I know we're waiting for the Ryanair to push. My face cam is out of focus. Hold on, thanks. For some reason it likes to focus in on the microphone sometimes. It does weird things. Yeah.
Yes, no worries, don't worry about it.
Thank you guys for letting me know. Ikam, how are you? I'm getting a new PC with an RTX 4080 and an R9 7950X 32 gigs RAM. Do you think it's good for Microsoft? My man buys a $5,000 PC, then asks if it's good. Of course it's good. Of course it's good, Freddie. You're going to absolutely slay with that machine, dude. Especially with like frame generation on. Oh, baby. Frame generation is going to be insane on that PC. Yes, that is an absolute monster of a computer, man. Yeah. Meat Cannon made a video about me. Who is Meat Cannon? Never heard about that. Well, look at the knob on that thing.
Stand 24, push and start approved, face north.
The camera has its fetish for sure. Yeah, well, yeah, it does. It definitely does like this for sure. How do you get the most out of a 3080 Ti?
9060 taxi holding point Alpha 1 runway 27.
Just don't put all the graphics to like max or something like that. You know.
Blue Max 9605.
Blue Max 9605.
Your yoke broke. Would you recommend for my next one? Looking for 600 or less. Thrustmaster pendular, man. Thrustmaster pendular yoke.
Blue Max 9605, thank you. I'll need you flight level 260 or I can give you a reroute. Which would you like?
260 Blue Max 9605.
Blue Max 9605, thank you. Clear Belfast, All the Grove, Trent, 2 November departure, runway 27, squawk 5415.
Bluemax 9605, clear with Bravo to Belfast.
Just put the 49 APC. You think it's good? No.
Runway 27, booking 5415.
Where's John Wayne and what makes the approach challenging?
Back correct, brake, Bluemax 78 Papa, no further ATC, monitor Unicom on 122 decimal, have a great flight.
John Wayne is one of those very short runways, and they have like crazy noise abatement procedures.
Bluemax 1818, same for you, Unicom 122 decimal,
pretty
have
cool.
a great flight.
Unicom 188, decimal. Thank you.
Would you recommend for rudder pedals?
6, apologies, stand 9, push and start approved, face east.
Push start approved, face east for Bluemax 6906. Thanks. All right.
Express 2506, ready, full taxi.
Commencing push.
Park brake is off.
2506, taxi, holding
Upstairs,
point
anti-collision light on.
Juliet, Alpha.
Lost connection. Haven't had that one in a while. Fuel pumps on. Everything looks good there. We gotta go to 26,000. Good. Bleed pressure's good. Everything looks fine up there. Wonderful. Engine number 2 over to ground.
World Express 2506, taxi, holding point Alpha 6.
Start valve open.
Bravo, Juliet, Alpha. Taxi to holding point Alpha, is it 6 by via
That's expensive, Freddie. That's a beast, though, man. You're gonna have a lot of. You'll be perfectly fine, man. Like I said, have a look at frame generation as well. Bruh. Hate how GSX does that. You also lost connection.
Ready for push and start, stand 1 2 right.
Sir, where are you push? Where is this taking me? Oh no.
1 2 right, push start through facing east, Bluemax 9605.
I don't know where he's taking me.
Bluemax 9605, hold position.
Hold position, Bluemax 9605.
Bluemax 6906, are you facing west?
GSX has taken us on a little bit of an adventure here, Bluemax 6906.
No worries. You gonna be on Romeo or Alpha?
In 2 seconds, it looks like he's going to keep me on Romeo. He might take us out to Alpha. I can stop now if you'd like.
Yeah, if you could stop there, that'd be great.
And we're stopping here for Bluemax 6906.
Thank you. Bluemax 9605, stand 1 2 right, push to stop through 6 west.
I don't know where GSX was taking me, but I think what he was trying to do is he was taking us all the way out here onto Alpha. I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to do, so yeah. Engine number 2 is on, good. Engine number 1 over the ground. That's probably my fault for the pushback. Start valve open, but it was either tail left or I don't know what the other one was. The GSX quick edit pushback is underused. It is, but I do have profiles for almost all of the airports that I fly into, so I usually figure that the profile kind of knows what it's doing, right? But Microsoft doesn't give that much realism. I don't recommend it. I think, Captain, you should return to X-Plane.
We're
going on a trip on our favorite 737. We are, indeed, yes. If you can get them in stock, the MFG crosswinds. I don't like the crosswinds. That's personal opinion. I don't like the crosswinds. I've used them a couple times with friend setups. I don't like them at all. Yeah, I do not like them at all.
Thank you, clear Dublin, Trent to
All right, auto brake over to RTO. Flaps 5 degrees. Let's go upstairs. Engine Gen 1, Engine Gen 2. APU bleed off. Isolation valve auto. Packs auto. Hydraulic pumps can come on. Probe heats can come on. Yaw damper can come on. Flip that to Gen 1. APU goes off. Start switches to go to continuous. 26,000 is in the pressurization panel. Everything is looking good there. We'll set our trim values today. 5.7 on the trim. 5.7. Good, should be good enough right about there. And we'll select our V-speeds 39, 41, and 50, which we have initially plugged in there. Go flight director, left side, right side, auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV, wonderful. Everything looks good, and we'll let the ground know that we're ready to taxi. And ground Bluemax 6906, ready to taxi, runway 27.
Bluemax 6906, stand by for now.
How do you fix when you hit a switch, you get to the arrow instead of the cursor? Just remove the GSX drop-down box. Make sure that the GSX isn't illuminated You know how like it'll stay like this? Just make sure that's not, it's a conflicting issue with GSX. Been there forever. Kind of sucks. Yeah. Just completed my solo cross country on Tuesday. Nearly have my license now. Very cool, Fred. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Very, very, very cool. How's my real world GA flying this week? It was good, Mark. We flew yesterday. Yeah, I would say I probably did like 85, 90% of the radio calls. It was pretty good. A couple times like got a little bit, a little bit nerve-wracking at first because it is in the real world. First time ever doing anything in the real world, right? But it's fun. I had a lot of fun, man. And thank Les for being a good, nice and patient.
Ryanair 579 cleared Colombo by the Daventry 3 November departure runway 27 squawk 6236.
Got an accidental engine shut off yesterday mid-final approach, so had an interesting landing with only one engine. Sheesh. What'd you do yesterday? I went flying with a buddy.
Bluemax 6096.
Morning, Cap Chat. Have a great stream. Rob, good to see you, man. Just come and hang out. Appreciate you being here, man. It was probably for me and I probably missed it. Or it was for somebody else. Not quite sure how the hell we're going to get out of here, chat, but we'll see if we can make it happen.
Bluemax 9605 ready for taxi.
Bluemax 9605 taxi holding point Alpha 1 runway 27 via Quebec Alpha.
It's probably going to send us that way and we'll
Alpha
follow those guys.
By Quebec and Alpha, Bluemax 9605.
Bluemax 6906 taxi holding point Alpha 1 runway 27 via Charlie Quebec Alpha.
Right, holding point Alpha 1 via Charlie Quebec Alpha. Bluemax 6906. Alright, Charlie Quebec Alpha. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're basically following the company ahead. Park brakes off. Let's go. One more week and get private license. Very cool. Is the 737 a harder plane to fly compared to the A320? It's a little bit more hands-on, right? Anything flying with a yoke, I find it to be a little bit more hands-on. It's a little bit more manual, not so many automated systems. It can definitely be a learning curve for sure. Is it harder? Maybe initially at first, but I don't know. I feel like once you get used to them, they're two pretty, both airplanes kind of just make sense in what they do.
GSX is smoking that good.
Yes.
This is why you never fully trust automation. Look at ChatGPT as a fine example. While we stop off in Belfast, I may pick up a cute Irish lass or two.
Ooh, there we go. Huge show floaties to you, C2A. Thank you very much for the $3 donation. As always, my friend. Guys, let's get some love and chat for C2A. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, my friend. You need your first successful flight on VATSIM, MCO to MDPP. Very cool. Awesome. What button on the keyboard do you use to switch from cockpit view to wing view without going into the camera thing?
6 Montreal Unicom 122 decimal. Have a great flight.
122 decimal. Thanks for wonderful ATC, man. You have yourself a great night as well. Bluemax 6906.
Negative, that's for 6096. Apologies.
Oh my goodness. So many.
Bluemax
so many.
6096 Unicom 122 decimal.
So wait, what call sign am I? I'm 6906. I don't know who he's calling. Who did he just call? 6096. Holy fuck. This is gonna be a cluster, man. If we have to deal with more ATC today, this is gonna be hilarious, dude.
9605 Montreal Unicom 122.
There's 9605 as well. Oh my god. This is gonna be bad today, chat. Oh shit. It's already hard enough, like to talk to chat and listen for the call signs. Oh man. This is gonna be funny, dude. Hopefully we don't have to deal with more ATC, because this is gonna be ouch. I feel bad for ATC looking at. Well, might be easier for him as we're all in the scope, right? So. GSX good for ground crew stuff in general. How does it use ATC to speak? Do they use Discord? GSX is, this is VATSIM. I don't think you're, GSX just does the ground handling and it's AI. Yeah. When are the giveaways? We'll do a giveaway once we get airborne. Then 2 more giveaways. Oof. DHL 777. Is that what that is? Just landing? Ooh. Sexy. Can't wait for the... Oh, he's departing. Oof. Sex. So nice.
Blue Max 60, crashing 6906. I'll let you go now. Unicom 122 decimal.
Oh man, it's going to be crazy with all these call sides. You have yourself a great evening as well. Thanks for ATC. Blue Max 6906.
See ya.
Alright, cool. Over to Unicom. Belfast International, my home airport. Thanks for flying there. Dude, beautiful scenery. Just doing a little bit of showcase for Mr. Pyreegue. Pyreegue. Is it Pyreegue? Pyreegue? I don't know. We'll just call him Pyreegue. What does the airport profile do in GSX? So it allows for like proper parking positions, proper pushbacks, proper ground crew. So like specific, you know, if an airline has a specific ground crew, they can use those as well. So, yeah. Joel, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Well, God, I thought I'd do a 7-hour flight from Canada to Heathrow. Now realizing I'm doing a 7-hour flight to Canada. It's going to be a long evening. It is a long evening. Fun, though. Enjoy it. We've got somebody on short final there. Looks like he's on short final. Going to get GSX next month. Is there anything I need to do initially with my aircraft, such as the PMDG 7.3? No. Everything should work. Like, the profiles for the aircrafts have all been updated and they're all good. The only thing you'll need to do is just go over to the... I'll provide you with a link here. Start downloading some profiles for all the airports that you have. And then please make sure, guys, if you're having issues with GSX, make sure that you have to disable third-party jetways for any third-party content that you have. So any airports, even if they're freewares that you've downloaded off flightsim.to or whatever, you have to exclude third-party jetways in GSX for proper jetways to work. So just keep that in mind. I hear a lot of people are saying, like, Cap, it's drawing double jetways. I don't have any jet bridges. You just have to make sure that it's done correctly. You need to disable third-party jet bridges. What do we got coming in here, chat? What is this? My bet's either a Jet 2 or a Ryanair. Although it looks like an Airbus. Oh. Did my man just disappear? He got scared? Nope, there he is. Okay. A little bit of a glitch, no problem. Nothing to see here. Yeah, so make sure that make sure there's multiple different developers, and sometimes people have 3, 4. This man is literally falling out of the sky. This man, this man is about to die. Wow. A little bit of an interesting show. I'm pretty sure he just crashed. Oh, no. What are you doing, sir? Are you alive? Pretty sure this man is going to die. What are you flying? Could just be a troll as well. I don't think anybody's flying that poorly. This guy is... Oh my dear Lord. What did we just witness?
Oh God.
Oh boy. There you go, Captain Carolina. Very cool, mate.
I think we have foreign debris on the runway.
What the fuck was that? Interesting. Interesting. It wasn't even flying an airline either. Very weird. Very weird. Runway inspection. Definitely need a runway inspection after that one. Definitely. Might be a Jet 2 A320. That or a Lauda. Something like that. Alright. There goes our amigo Blue Max. It's actually a pretty cool call sign. . 'Cause 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 ' foreign debris all over the runway. Why are there 3 stages for the seatbelt sign switch? So you have on, auto, or off. So auto would be, you know, above 18,000 feet. So you just throw it to the auto so the passengers can move around if need be.
East Midlands traffic, Blue Max 9605 lining up runway 27.
Pyreegue is definitely top tier with the scenery. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's why I wanted to fly to both airports today. I wanted to fly to Belfast and I wanted to fly to, well, obviously East Midlands to showcase it, but Belfast. Alright, and we will wait for the departing aircraft in front of us. And we'll just make sure we don't have anybody on final.
East Midlands traffic, Ryanair 1 uniform Foxtrot, holding
Will,
short
thanks for your
runway
support,
27,
man.
Whiskey 1.
Appreciate you, dude. Scenery looks amazing. It is beautiful scenery, man. Beautiful scenery. Don't see anybody on final either, so we should be good to go once he departs. Ever since I got Belfast, I nearly fly out of it daily because it's my closest international airport. It's beautiful too, man. Scenery's crazy. Jarvis, what's up, my man? It is nice, isn't it, dude? It is nice. Did they serve you those, they have the coconut toasted, man, what are they? Coconut
9605 runway 27 taking off.
Coconut
East
toasted
Midlands
something.
traffic.
Oh man, they're so good. Is this the only flight today? No, we're doing the return flight. Midlands traffic, Blue Max 6906 lining up behind the departing company. East Midlands. Watching the PC version of the stream just makes this Xbox version seem like cheap crap. Well, give it some time as well, man. Gotta remember that it's been out on PC for over 2 years, and obviously there's a lot more on PC that you can do, right? As far as like mods and performance and so. Alright, strobe lights, wing lights, landing lights, all to the on position. Let's go ahead and line ourselves up. I do not see anybody here on final. I didn't hear anybody make any radio calls either, so we should be good to go. We'll line ourselves up. We'll give about, we'll start the clock. We'll give about, we'll give at least a minute of separation, 60 seconds minimum. Are you done streaming X-Plane and full Microsoft Flight Sim? Here's the thing, man. I don't think I've ever like officially said like I'm done streaming X-Plane. What I'm doing is I just, in its current state, I feel like X-Plane is just so underwhelming. And that's going off of somebody that is not a real pilot. I don't give a fuck about, pardon my French, about flight model, flight characteristics, better flying, better whatever. I don't fly in the real world, man. So to me, having this whole debate over flight models and well, airplanes feel better in X-Plane or airplanes feel better in Microsoft, I think it's completely, it's literally comes down to personal choice.
9605 is airborne at 2 seconds climbing.
So for me personally, I'm going to choose the simulator that looks better, because visuals for me in a flight simulator are extremely important. I don't get to do this in the real world. I don't get to look out a plane window, and so visuals are very important. So for me in the time being, I feel like X-Plane is a step backwards. X-Plane 12 was supposed to be the future of X-Plane, and I feel like it's probably going to take at least another year or two. I've seen some the clouds look better from the ground in the new X-Plane, the 12.06. Sure, the clouds look better when you're on the ground and looking at them, but the second you get above them or go through them, they're just as bad, if not worse. Like, no, I'm not wasting my time with that, dude. X-Plane needs to probably be like 12.1, 12.2 before I even consider going back to it and having a look at it. So, yeah. Cool. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Catch y'all on the other side. move that, I'd bump that. There we go. Okay, good. Cool. Let's do it. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Catch all on the other side. Throttle's up to 50%. Good. Chrono's on. Set. Let's go. Toga. Takeoff power set.
Airspeed's alive.
Beautiful. Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Climb power's coming in. Bring that nose over. Right turn out, follow the flight path. Alright, flaps up one. Galaxy Gaming, shut up. Do you see these things right here? These are called flap indicators, right? So you see how we just went through speed for flaps 1, so I put it to flaps 1. See how it says up right here? That's when I'll put the flaps completely up. Stop. Shush. Just goes to prove you don't know what you're talking about. Sound's coming back a little bit here. We don't need to go deaf. 220, flaps going clean.
Needs for the traffic. Ryanair 1 uniform Koch, departing runway 27, 20 November departure.
You can push up the Ryanair Faten and departing behind the departing company on runway 27.
Alright, and coming through 5,000. Autopilot's coming on, bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Sounds are coming back down. Wonderful. Let's go and get our retractables to the off position. Let's go and get our runway turnoffs, taxi lights, and wing lights all off. Auto brake can go to the off position. We'll go ahead and lock the gear. And there we go. Looks like there's a restriction at 6,000. Pretty normal. And we'll bug up our cruise altitude here, 26,000 feet. 26,000 is what we're looking for. I may just end up, well, let's see how far out does this restriction go for 6,000. 6,000, 6,000, another 7 miles. Perfectly fine. We'll just leave it. Cool. Ag recap, 100% visuals and everything in flight sim. The plane flies just fine. I'm not a pilot, so how would I even know what a real 730? Well, that's what I mean, man. You know, I understand that everybody's going to have personal preference and personal choice when it comes to simulators, but for somebody to sit here and then like almost bold-faced tell us that X-Plane is like the future, or X-Plane looks good, or you can make X-Plane, no, I'm sorry, man. The thing is when it comes to X-Plane, and I think this is more so ever, X-Plane is more for the person that doesn't care about visuals. So the real pilot that just wants to stay current, the real pilot that you know, gets to look out the window every single day and gets to look at this and, you know, the beauty that is. I mean, do this flight in X-Plane, dude, and look out the window and tell me it looks good. No, it doesn't. It's the same generic textures that have been happening for 10 years in flight sim. Nothing has changed. Look at this. I didn't do anything to this. This is default Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can't tell me that as a non-type-rated pilot or somebody that doesn't fly in the real world that this is not the better choice. It 100% is, unless you're that person that's seeking that, well, you know, I want to be like a real pilot and, you know, fly X-Plane because for whatever reason, I don't know, man. And I'm not saying that that's a bad choice. If that's the choice that you want to make, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's nothing worse than an X-Plane user coming into chat telling us that X-Plane is the way to go. He has to justify to himself that X-Plane is the right sim, or the sim for all of us. We shouldn't waste money, or, you know, like that's where I find it's like quite sad, man, is you see the people that need the justification, and you're just like, come on, you know. X-Plane train textures look always the same. They haven't changed in 10 years, 15 years. They're still the same, man. Yeah, that's part of the problem. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want, if visuals are not your thing, which for some people they aren't, man, they don't care. Some people don't care to look out the window, right? Some people sit here and they just stare at the instruments, they stare at whatever may be, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same point, don't, you know, don't try and preach or tell everybody else that, you know, we're wasting money or we're stupid because we're supporting Microsoft or something, you know? Yeah. The only reason I use X-Plane 11 is pretty much the performance. Yeah. I do remember when the Show Us X-Plane 12 trailer was expecting insane new sim, but even airports are the same. Well, that's the thing, man. And that's kind of the problem, to be honest with you as well, right? Is, you know, Laminar Research they spent a lot of time trying to convince us that this was an actual new simulator built from the ground up. Not my words, remember, that's Austin Meyer. Built from the ground up. We have this whole new simulator built from the ground up. Those were the words that they were using in the pre-promotion. And then the simulator comes out, and I think, what was it, chat? Within 2 weeks, the simulator was 40% off on Steam. I mean, the book almost rates itself at this point, man. There's no way a brand new simulator goes on sale 40% off a week after it was released, or 2 weeks after it was released. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Microsoft's so much better in terms of visuals. Absolutely. It's not even close. Not even close. Dave from Lemon Architecture says hi. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. Microsoft, I still got that one. PC runs the Zeebo on X-Plane 11, 8 FPS. I actually had great performance on X-Plane 11. You know. Hey, Gap, I know you've probably been asked this 50 times. What are you giving away, and is it for Xbox? I don't think it's for Xbox. And I'm giving away the East Midlands scenery. What do you think of the throttle tech, and do you think you would use them? Way too expensive. Way too expensive. That is not made for the average everyday simmer. That is meant for the pilot who is, again, getting reoccurring or just wants to have the same type of feel, and way too expensive for the average user, man. It's insane. $1,500 for a throttle, $1,000 or $800 for a tiller and stuff like that. Way too expensive, man. If they were even half that price, maybe consider it, but yeah. Didn't Austin promise? Yeah, well, that's what they were touting. They were touting the most advanced default airplane ever created for any flight simulator. And then they ship an A330 with a default 737 FMC. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, people think I'm being, like, mean or, like, purposely being mean to X-Plane. Like, no, man. They did this all on themselves, dude. I didn't create a default A330 with a 737 FMC and try and convince the community that this was the best default plane ever released for any simulator. But, yeah. There's some great add-on planes, Jared. I agree with you, man. There's some great planes for X-Plane, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure there are. Yeah. I don't know why you guys are, listen, if you guys are X-Plane, like, I don't understand. Again, I clearly fly Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I don't know why, like, you guys that are the diehard X-Plane supporters, I honestly don't even know why you're here, other than the fact that, again, you're either trying to cause problems and rifts in the flight sim community, or you just really can't get enough of Microsoft Flight Sim. So that's really why you're here. You are here to indulge in Microsoft without having to spend the money, and that also speaks volumes. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why, as an X-Plane, there's a lot of, I mean, I'm looking at people in chat right now going crazy over, you know, I honestly don't know why you're here and why you're watching my content, to be fair, to be 100% honest. Now, some of you may be here from the X-Plane days and stuff like that. That's fine, but I don't understand why you continue to watch and why you continue to be here then, because I haven't streamed X-Plane in a very long time. Yeah. So you're saying that X-Plane is wrong about the improvements of X-Plane? I'm saying that no, I'm saying that X-Plane oversold what they promised for X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12 on paper sounds like a great addition to the flight sim community. X-Plane 12, when you actually get into the simulator, you slowly realize that there's nothing new here. This is the exact same X-Plane it has been for 10, 15 years. This is not built from the ground up. This is not new. There's no new. It's basically a modded version and a not a very good modded version of X-Plane 11. It's clear in the aggressive and angry stance X-Plane users have when they come here, they know that their defending is subpar. 100%. It's beyond obvious. I agree with you, Joshua. That's probably the smartest comment I've seen all day. And that's pretty much exactly what I was iterating. Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe. Anyways, that's exactly what I was basically getting across with my point of I just don't know why people come in here to fight about what's better and what's best. Listen, man, personal choice, personal preference. Everybody is going to have an opinion. Just because I'm a streamer and I have an opinion against X-Plane doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It just means that I expect better and I expect more from Laminar Research and X-Plane. There's no way that they spent 5 years developing X-Plane 11 to put X-Plane 12 out, and this is we get after 5 years. It's just insane. And again, at the same point, I don't care what sim you use, man. You use whatever simulator you want. But don't use my channel and my chat as a place for you to come vent about how terrible X-Plane or terrible Microsoft is and how much better X-Plane is because of the physics are realistic. Come on, man. 90 something % of the flight sim community are non-pilots and will never be pilots. Do you think people really care that? Sure, there's a small percentage of people that really think that they're going to get their, if you think you're going to get what an A320 feels like or a 737 feels like sitting on your computer desk with your $100 yoke, it's laughable, dude. We don't even need to have this discussion. Everyone who chooses to play what makes them happy. It doesn't affect anyone else's game or person playing. X-Plane 11 for hours, but I'm enjoying Microsoft right now. Dude, I like to put this up here every now and again just so people can see. 4,300 hours in X-Plane 11. Do you think that I just woke up one morning and said, fuck Laminar Research, fuck Austin Meyer, I'm just going to start shitting on X-Plane? No, it's not what happened. X-Plane did it to themselves. For X-Plane to lose somebody that put 4,300 hours into X-Plane 11, that doesn't include the thousands of hours that I put into X-Plane 12 or X-Plane 10 as well. I didn't just wake up and decide that I'm going to go be, Microsoft fanboy all of a sudden. And no. All of these things happened. It was a course of actions. It was X-Plane basically bullshitting us and me not having the wool pulled over my eyes. Haven't been around much, haven't stopped supporting though. What do you think about 2024? What's your take on it? We don't know enough about it yet, Pedro. I mean, it's exciting that Microsoft is going to continue developing this platform and hopefully making it better. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man. We will have to wait and see. I saw V1 has a real Airbus gear. Any interest to invest in that? The side stick looked to be legit with good resistance and everything. Again, Will, so much money, dude. So much money. And again, V1 is an Airbus captain, so rightfully so. He's probably going to buy the best equipment that he can get for his studio to replicate what it's like flying in what he flies in real life, right? For me, something like that, way too expensive, Will. Way too expensive, man. I mean, V1 setup between like his throttle, his tiller, his joystick, you're probably looking at $3,000 US, 2,500, $3,000, just off numbers off the top of my head. Could be slightly less, could be slightly more. Listen, like I said, as an everyday flight simmer, that's way too much money to spend on flight gear. For somebody like V1, who is a real world pilot, who can definitely put all of that equipment to good use, makes sense for something like that. But for somebody like us and for somebody like me, that's insane, dude. That's way too much money, man. Way too much money. And then not only that, having to I don't even think I have the setup for all that, man. I don't even know how I would, that throttle box is like that big, dude. It's at least 2 feet long, a foot wide. Like, where the hell am I going to put that, dude? I don't have a setup for I really don't have a setup like that. So, yeah. Okay, Galaxy, go fly real planes, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, Galaxy, You've got 90 to 95% of the flight sim community that are not real world pilots. And I mean, you literally have a Fortnite picture and your name is called Galaxy Gaming, and you want me to believe that you're a type-rated pilot and you know what you're talking about with physics and aerodynamics? Come on, my man. Like, it's... Go take your trolling somewhere else. We encourage whatever simulator you would like to use. If you want to use X-Plane, great, man. Go enjoy X-Plane. And again, you don't have to come in here and try and shit on us because we're using Microsoft Flight Simulator. Again, stop showing your insecurities. Go fly whatever you would like to fly. Nobody cares, man. Enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about. If you're enjoying it and you're having fun, it's all that matters, man. Go fly infinite flight for all I care. Do whatever you got to do, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. 135525. Frequency for us. 135525, and that's going to be 3525. Who's 3525? 35. Wait, who am I? 35525. Who is this? Scottish Control. Hey. Nice. Scottish Control, chat. So I'm probably going to get ATC all the way down then. Pretty sure.
Blue Max 1818 Scottish.
Is there an Embraer jet coming? I don't know. Well, Will, you have to remember, so the side stick itself is, I think, just $350 for the side stick. You also have to own the Thrustmaster. It's on the Thrustmaster Warthog base. Right? So keep that in mind. So the Thrustmaster Warthog, I believe, is another $500. So then you've got another $300 something dollars. So it's actually like an $800 to $1,000, and that's US, just for the joystick.
Hey Cap, never understood the war between flight sims. It is so stupid. Fly whatever you want.
Yes, I agree, Landon. I agree, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thanks so much for your $5 donation. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
3,000 feet. 100,000 Blue Max 78 Papa. Blue Max 6096, speed 250 knots or greater.
Have you ever been to Ireland? I have not. No.
Blue Max 9605, speed 250 knots or greater.
Supposed to remind me that I don't touch my garbage.
250 knots or greater, Blue Max 9605.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
I take Blue Max 9605, speed 250 knots assigned. Reducing 250, Blue Max 9605.
By the way, guys, that's not V1. That's not him. Don't. It's not him. It's not him, chat. We've just got trolls. It's probably Galaxy with another account. It's not him. You can literally... I have the possibility to click on his channel and go see. It's not him.
180 degrees, please.
It's not him.
180 degrees.
Just simmer down.
Blue Max. And Blue Max 1818, stop descent. Altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1001. 6,000 feet.
Scotch Control, very good evening. Blue Max 6906, level 260.
Blue Max 6906, Scottish Control, hello, speed 250 knots or less.
250 knots or less. 250 knots or less. Sheesh. Okay. Guess we'll just put it to 250. Justin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
2506, confirm your aircraft type's A330-900.
Yes, we are A330-900.
Roger. Road Express 2506, reduce speed to 220 knots, so descend now flight level 80.
Reduce speed to 220 knots and flight level 8.
Good, Ray. Good to see you, man. Do you have any solutions for GSX download with the universal installer? Won't install. Huh. I don't know. Check your... maybe you've got like an antivirus or something like that, a firewall stopping it from downloading and installing. Viljard, that sounds like it's like firewalls blocking the install or something like that, would be my guess. I don't know if that's correct, but that would be my guess. All right, 15 miles to descent. We can forecast our descent winds here, chat. Throw all this information in here. We'll request the descent. We can go ahead and check the METAR for Belfast. Going to Alicante on Saturday. It's a 2.5-hour flight, and I was put on a 787 Dreamliner. Don't know why, because the Dreamliner is a long-haul plane. Sometimes they do it if it's like a high-capacity route or something like that, right?
Golf,
They'll do it, man.
Arrival from Manchester.
1001 on the altimeter. Execute that. Beautiful. Descent is showing in 9.2 miles. We'll see what he does on descent here. JSX has been right moody at the moment for you. It can be weird. I have noticed that sometimes, but yeah. Just make sure, if it's not installing properly on the app, just go and download the offline installer. That's usually the best way to do it.
Over to Unicorn 122 just my goodbye.
No, that wasn't the instruction at all. Ward Express 2506, remain on this frequency.
That wasn't the instruction.
Speed restriction, so there's the height.
Guys, we were supposed to do this earlier, but it's just been a shit show in chat today. Exclamation point giveaway, please, for the first giveaway today. We've got 3 giveaways of East Midlands for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Exclamation point giveaway in chat. Exclamation point giveaway now. We'll select a winner here in about 2 minutes. Giving away East Midlands.
Blue Max 6096. If you want to descend, you need to ask me next time. Descend now, and sorry, stop descent. Flight level 140. Blue Max 9605, when ready, descend flight level 140.
140 9605.
And Scottish Blue Max 6906 also ready for descent, please.
Blue Max 6906, when ready, descend flight level 140.
When ready, 140. Thanks so much. Blue Max 6906.
Easy 1 Alpha Kilo.
Alright, 4,000 for us. We're about to hit top of descent here in a mile, less than a mile, half a mile. It's going to descend itself now. There she goes.
Scottish Centre Lufthansa 420. Lufthansa 420, Scottish Control, good evening. You're outside of my airspace and you won't enter it. Monitor Unicorn 122.8. Copy that, thank you.
Egap, do you think Microsoft will go on sale anytime?
I hope this bride finds you well. You know where to send my scenery.
This guy, man. Sunny with the $5 donation. Huge love floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Yes, you only need to do giveaway once, guys. There's no need to do it twice, 3 times, 4 times. You're not going to get better odds. You only have to do it once. Exclamation point giveaway. If you've done it once, that's it. You're already entered. You are already entered. There's already 201 people that have been entered in. Only once, please. Had a lot of issues getting JSX to download and install correctly. If that happens, you need to use a VPN. That did the trick for me. So VPN, that sounds like you've got like some type of antivirus or some type of firewall blocking the install. So you can always pause your firewall when you're doing something like that. That should be able to help. I lost my half off if I win. Would actually be quite hilarious, wouldn't it? All right, chat, 30 more seconds. Exclamation point giveaway in chat now. We're going to be giving away the first of 3 sceneries. So if you don't win this time, hey, there's still 2 more shots, 2 more entries that we're going to do. And we'll do 1 more giveaway on the return flight, and then we'll do another giveaway once we get down on the ground in East Midlands. We're kind of going around. We're going to do a nice tour of the airport once we get down on the ground back into East Midlands. So again, you only have to do it once. Exclamation point giveaway. If you haven't done it, do it now. 220 users have entered the giveaway. And remember, guys, the only thing you need to do, make sure you've liked today's video. That is the only thing, and that you're a subscriber to the channel. But if you're writing exclamation point giveaway in chat, I'm pretty sure you're a subscriber because I have subscriber chat only on. So the only other thing, just make sure you've liked today's video, smash down that thumbs up, and those are the only things you need to win the giveaway. That is it. And with that, let's go ahead and roll the first giveaway, shall we? First winner today is Soren. Congratulations, Soren. You have won yourself East Midlands by Pyreegue. Soren Nornson, congratulations, my friend. Soren is a great friend here of the channel. Huge no floaties. I actually met him when we were down in Flight Sim Expo as well in Houston. Congratulations, Soren. If you can, Soren, just send me a DM on Discord. That would be perfect. I believe you're on Discord, right, Soren? Yeah, you're on Discord. Can you just send me a DM on Discord, Soren, and I'll make sure that you get taken care of after the stream. Congratulations, man, winning some amazing scenery. This is top tier scenery that you are getting for free, man. So congratulations. I think we're flying over Isle of Man, aren't we, chat? Is this Isle of Man? Yeah, it is. Where's their airport? Right here. There it is. Actually, we might be able to see it. Yeah, it's right there. You send on Facebook? Okay. Sure. Isle of Man means no speed limit. Floor it. There's an airplane right here. I don't know what he's doing though. He's still up and above us. Maybe he's just got a lower profile or something like that. But
Boeing Express 2506, turn right heading 335.
we'll see what he does here. Let's go ahead and plug in some numbers, chat. We got some things to take care of here. 1099 and 247. So is that 6906? There's so many goddamn people on the frequency. I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew it. All right,
Hello, Tomcat 2, Papa Boeing, climbing through 2600, Nova 1 Hotel.
No, things are working again, good. Okay, Tomjet 2 Papa Bravo, Scottish.
Oh, I guess he was having
good.
problems. 1099,
210.
247.
Boeing Express 2506, turn left heading 290 degrees.
Turn left heading 290.
247 is in. Giveaway's done already, Robert.
2506%,
We'll do 2 more giveaways once we do the return flight. Giveaway's done for today. Congratulations to Soren again for winning the giveaway. Congrats, my friend. Giveaway's done, Robert.
096, flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Blue Max 6906. Alright, 8,000 feet, good. Continuing the descent down. Wonderful. Soren, I just got your message. Thank you. I will get to that afterwards. Alrighty, and transition altitude into Belfast is 6,000 feet, unless different by the control, but we'll put in 6,000, and I'll get rid of that. Why didn't you set the runway course on your MCP for takeoff? I never really do that on takeoff. It's a good question. Do they normally do it on takeoff? I don't know. I never set runway course. I set heading. I'll set my heading bug for takeoff in case I need to switch over to heading mode and it's already synced up. I don't do course for takeoff. I don't think you need to do course. You only really do course for like ILS approaches and stuff, right? Minimums today 468 on the Barrow. 468. 468. 468 is set. Beautiful. They do, but it's just an SOP. It's not necessary. Gotcha. Okay, so certain airlines do that. I wonder, I'm assuming, just off the top of my head, I'm assuming they do that because if they were need to return to the airport, they would basically, all they would have to do is plug in an ILS frequency or something, right? Is that why they would do that?
096%, flight level 80. Blue Max 6906, speed 220 knots.
220 knots. Blue Max 6906. 220 knots. We're going to get some ground.
Sorry, Blue Max 9605, speed 240 knots.
Is there a pilot edge service for Europe? No. Pilot Edge has thought about expanding over to here, but I'm not quite sure. They might also do departures using a VOR departure and it backs up the FMC. Got you. I mean, that would make sense. Yeah. Where are you from, Captain? I'm from the United States of America.
556, Scottish Control, good evening.
I'm from Canada.
Roger.
I live in Ottawa. Born and raised, unfortunately. Thoughts on POSCON and IVAO? POSCON had a lot of potential, Will, and I think they scared everybody away, if I'm being honest with you, man. They went like way too hardcore, realistic realism, just way too hardcore, man. Way too hardcore. To the point where I think people just were just like, meh, I'm not doing this. You know what I mean? IVAO, I mean, IVAO is just a secondary option for VATSIM, so I don't know. I either think you You either fly on VATSIM, you either started flying on VATSIM, that's why you fly on VATSIM, or you either started flying on...
6906, fly heading 320 degrees.
Heading 320 degrees for Blue Max 6906. Right, we'll go heading select 320. He's going to give us vectors here. We're slowing ourselves down 220 for him as best as we can. We can go flaps 1. That'll definitely help with the maintaining the speed as well. Is VATSIM the best of all of them? I mean, VATSIM, IVAO, like at this point, VATSIM has more controllers and has more pilots. So, you know, the chances of you getting ATC or running into other pilots is far greater on VATSIM. I mean, IVAO is still a pretty big network, but it's not anywhere near the size of VATSIM. I feel like, see that comment right there, DZ? I don't know, like, I don't think IVAO is better regulated. I think it's just because there's so many less people that it's a lot easier to kind of control and manage things, right? At any given point, you've got, what, 2, 3, 4,000 people flying on VATSIM, so I think it's better regulated just because there's probably a quarter or an eighth of the users, you know?
6096, speed 220 knots, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Sorry, can you repeat that for 6906?
Negative is for the 6096.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
The next 6096, speed 220 knots, and
so many call signs that are all the same. This is why it's a terrible idea, guys, to replicate call signs.
Easy 28 Foxtrot 21.
Terrible idea to do this. That's why I always tell people, just use a random call sign, man.
Easy 28 Foxtrot. The flight plan you have filed and the routing you file,
Hey Cap, is FS Realistic worth your money? Absolutely, Simon, yes. One of my top 5 add-ons, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, your flight plan says that you should be going via Ribble, Airgab, Shap, Abevi, Inpip, adjoining Inpip 1 Echo to Edinburgh. However, you seem to be flying towards
I just
Newcastle.
want to say that people who do not put coleslaw on their barbecue pulled pork sandwiches should be shunned. That's my opinion. Debate.
That's my opinion. Debate.
Is your next waypoint Nateb?
Alright, we're doing level change to 8,000. Okay. Since we're kind of off profile now.
434 heavy request.
FS Cruise also has a 737 the MD-80, highly recommend. There you go, Cam.
Request step climb up at
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for help, for sure.
434, climb flight level 360.
360, 424.
The max 6096, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Maybe we'll. I don't know if we've ever done the Light Up America. Maybe we have? I don't know. They're always at like weird times, aren't they?
The max 9605, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Alright, landing lights on, start switches to continuous, wing lights on, we're through 10,000 feet. We'll ding the cabin, prepare them for arrival.
The max 9605, the QNH is 1001.
1001, correction, to max 9605.
The max 6906, your previous clear flight level, I believe, was flight level 80, unless I haven't updated your tag.
Affirm flight level 80 for 6906.
Sorry, just stepped on me there. Flight level 80 confirmed for Blue Max 6906.
Confirmed 8,000 for Blue Max 6906.
Thank you.
Can you make the PMDG auto land like you can with the Airbus? Yes, of course. Yes, a couple more things that need to be done with this. I mean, you arm autopilot 1 and 2, very similar to Airbus. Just make sure you've got your minimums in on both sides.
2506, vacated on Charlie 1.
Daisy Can? Hopefully we're bringing back the Daisy Can. When is the next CTP? Not quite sure when it is.
Thank you.
Another leg? Yeah, we're going back. We're doing the return leg. We are going back.
6096, speed 180 knots. Blue Max 6, correction, Blue Max 9605, turn left heading 290 degrees.
290, 9605.
Blue Max 6906, turn left heading 300.
Left turn 300, Blue Max 6906.
Honda 464 heavy, request step away for 10 minutes.
That's a first report back.
464.
You're streaming tonight as well? I am, yes. We're doing an After Dark into Toronto. Toronto. What battery do I use? The Pocket 2. Pocket 2. How good of a function would an auto takeoff be?
The London sector
Smoky in
that's
here.
online does not control the
Chat, we got
Newcastle,
smoke in the
so
cabin.
I'll control you as far as probably maybe
We need to-
50
we need to
miles
do
from
a
Newcastle, and then you can
pan,
do it
pan,
'cause
pan,
it's
pan.
over the water and no one controls it. Yeah, that's fine.
Smoke in the cockpit. I don't know what happened. Hey, Cap, do you know I just shared cockpit with a friend in X-Plane?
Subject to Papa Bravo route direct, my man.
What's the one in X-Plane? I forget what it's called. There is a program. It's not very good, but there is a program that you can use.
Two Foxtrot, do you...
You gonna check out the Orbac Sacramento? Excel, we did that last week, my man.
For the moment, it's okay. As
We
long
did
as
that
I know you're
last
going
week,
to
dude. We
Natchez,
checked
then
out
that's fine.
Colorado Springs. We checked out the new Orbex. Very good scenery, by the way. Sacramento. Yeah.
Actually,
Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you,
Foxtrot,
dude.
In your FMS, what's the next waypoint after Natchez?
So was the deal with the holder battery? It's still not working properly.
After...
I messaged the company. I think they're sending me another
Yeah,
one, so
you said
we'll
you were
see.
going to Natchez, November Alpha Tango Echo Bravo.
Cappy Circa is a good person to sit down and have lunch with at the Atlanta Delta Lounge.
My next waypoint on my screen says Air Echo Romeo Kilo or IT.
Okay, can
Tim.
you go direct to Natchez, please? November Alpha
Tim, we
Tango
know
Echo
that
Bravo.
Sincerely Aviation is one of your alt accounts. Are we really going to start this again?
9605, you need to expedite the descent, please, because you've got about 25 miles from touchdown.
Like, we know that that's one of your alternate accounts.
If you need more miles, let me know and I'll take you back around again.
Like, we know that.
Dolan, hello, Shuttle 4 Charlie, inbound Midlands, Alex
Someone cheated on the Vatsim exam.
Charlie, Scottish, 1146.
Some people get in over their heads, man. This is why I tell people all the time. If you're new to VATSIM, do flights that you're familiar with. Practice them. Practice them before going on VATSIM. So you know the waypoints, you know the routing, you know everything, you know?
Correction, Blue Max 6906, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, autograph QNH 1001.
4,000 feet, QNH 1001, Blue Max 6906.
Blue Max 6096, no ATC speed restriction, runway 25, clear to land, wind 250 degrees west.
Level change. Metro, what's up, man?
6969, you are clear to descend to Isle of Man Airport via the Dongs approach. Speed restriction of 138 BPM still applies. Use discretion when crossing the threshold. Reports of slippery runways all over the place.
You guys are too much, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for support again. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Hello, Cap. What do you think about Tobii Eye Tracker? I much prefer Track IR. Track IR is, in my opinion, a I don't want to say a far superior product. I personally just prefer Track IR. I like the controllability of Track IR. I like that it's like an actual IR tracker, so it kind of just doesn't. I don't know, man. Every time like I've kind of used Tobii or I've seen people using Tobii, like it just like can do like some weird sporadic things sometimes. So I just much prefer using my Track IR, to be honest with you. But I don't think you can go wrong with any really head tracking. Some are expensive, some are less expensive. I don't know. I've always used Track IR, so. You're this close again, Tim. You're this close, man. You are Sincerely Aviation. We know that it's you. Like, I've told you that I have a list of all of your alt accounts. Like, we're not stupid, man.
Roger, Shuttle 4 Charlie, descend flight level 140, landing runway
Pee-wee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well.
Descend flight level 140.
Know the air, know how to fly the plane, know how to make adjustments. 100%. 100%.
Lufthansa 434 back with you.
Is Track IR hard to set up? No. Not at all.
Turn left heading 285, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Left turn heading 285, descend altitude 3,000 for Blue Max 6906.
Uniform 0556, no further
All right,
ATC.
I'm going to go vertical speed. I'm going to descend us at about 1,000 feet per minute. Why don't you just ban Tim? Listen, dude, if only you knew the tenacity of this guy, it would blow your mind, man. Blow your mind. We banned Tim from being here, and I literally had content creators throughout the flight sim community reaching out to me saying, oh, Tim is a changed man, and I had a good conversation with him, and
05 speed 180 knots and turn right heading 220 degrees.
it's never ending with this kid, man. It's honestly just easier to let him have an account here, and then we just tell him to shut up when he needs to shut up. Because having babysitting, just constantly removing him and banning him and this and that, it's just a fucking headache, man. He just comes back with multiple accounts as well. It's
6906. No ATC speed restriction on that heading. Clear ILS approach runway 25.
no speed restrictions on this heading. Cleared ILS runway 25 approach. Blue Max 6906. Thank you. Did you land like Ryanair? We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna make sure we don't have. Yeah. Cornelius, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Let's go flaps 5 degrees, guys. Keep that speed about 190. That's a headache. Yeah. Welcome to Captain Canada Summer Camp 2023. Captain Canada Summer Camp 2023. Let's go to our localizer. You have to laugh about it, chat, otherwise you're gonna fucking drive yourself crazy, man. You gotta laugh about it. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Alright. Are you using any filters? Looks like default. Default, man. Default Microsoft Flight Sim. Sasha, how are you? Welcome back. How was your holiday? Hope you don't have my computer accounts.
Railway station VRP out of altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
You say you have a live stream going on tonight? I do. Yes. We're flying in. We're doing Toronto to Ottawa. Short little fight, but I just want to. Yeah, I just want to. I want to support the guys over at the Toronto FIR who are doing Thursdays in Toronto's now. 2,500, 8 miles. There's glide slope. There's localizer. There's the airport out there. We're looking real good. Sweet. Igor, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Atto celebrating 20 months. Appreciate you, man. Says always look forward to Cap streams, especially while I travel. Keep up the great work, Cap. Hit those likes and subs, everyone. Thanks for support, Atto. Appreciate you, my man. I hope you're having a great business trip. Sounds like you are. You're having a good time. Runway 25 cleared to land. Blue Max 6906. All right, we are vacating to the right side of the airport, down on the ground. I believe you are allowed to use runway 35 and 17 as a taxi. So we'll end up pulling off the runway there and going Charlie 1 into the ramp. Let's go ahead. What are we? We're 6 miles out. Let's drop our gear at 6 miles. We'll go flaps 15 degrees. Approach speed today is 154. We'll bug up 154. We've been cleared to land, so we got the rest of our lights on. Everything looks good upstairs there. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Let's go flaps 25 degrees. Let's go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps today. And weather looks nice. I'm going to take control of the aircraft. Guys, enjoy the ride. I'll catch you down on the ground. My throttles, my airplane. Let's go. Let's do it. Alright, hopefully we don't Ryanair it. Wait, do we want to Ryanair it? I can't remember if we're supposed to Ryanair it or not.
Lima 603, initial climb, level 90, about 2706, Blue Max
1,000.
Check. Sounds up. Enjoy, guys.
Approaching minimums. 200 minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30, 20, 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. Sorry. Six and outs, reverser stow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Belfast. A little bit floaty. Should have just smashed it down and called it a Ryanair day.
8871, oh, you're back.
Not bad.
Runway 23, clear for takeoff, surface 1 count.
Not too bad. Sweet. We'll clean up our ground spoilers, clean up our flaps.
Continue on 180. No, it's a speed restriction now, sorry, I thought I'd cancelled it before. And runway 25, you are now clear to land. Wind is 25, 0 degrees, less than 5.
And he's going to give us taxi instructions.
No further speed restrictions, VMAX 905, thanks.
VMAX 6906, back to departure time 22 by Charlie and Alpha.
22 via Charlie and Alpha, Blue Max 6906. Great job today. Sorry about all the call signs that are kind of all the same.
Yeah, they're very similar. Give me a slight, yeah, bit of a headache.
No kidding. Alright, stand 2-2, Charlie and Alpha. True. Alright, we're going to stand 2-2. Yes. No. Alright. Stand 2-2 is there. Perfect. Cool. Let's go. Long landing because you want to save fuel. It wasn't a long landing. I mean, we're still in the touchdown zone, but auto brake off. We'll go ahead and stop the clocks as well. 46 minutes on the flight time, chat. Awesome. Using the Thrustmaster throttles and the honeycomb throttles today. Thrustmaster with my 737 setup. Yeah, my 737 handles. APU, strobe lights, wing lights, good, wonderful. We're doing a turnaround. So we are turning back around.
Initial climb flight level 90 with squawking 7617, Shamacher 70.
Shamacher 070, correct.
When do you use the Bravo throttle? Well, that's what I'm using now. I'm using the Bravo throttle with my 737 attachments. So I have little, like, can you hear this? Like, listen. Do you hear that? I have, like, detents. They're little detents for my throttles and stuff. So that's what I'm, that's why I use this when I'm using my, I said Thrustmaster? No. I thought I said Bravo throttles. Love seeing all these messages being deleted. Keeps me active in chat to see what's being deleted.
November Bravo, which is flight level 360.
November 912, November Bravo.
Fun fact, Jetway at Belfast is built actually for United when they flew here, but once they stopped, there was no point in using it, so now, interesting. There you go. Look at the Jet 2 here. Beautiful. Again, this is another Pyreegue scenery, by the way, chat, so... Another Pyreegue. There's the company Ryanair, landing safely as well. Do you ever use the Thrustmaster one? I do. Yeah. I do quite a bit, actually. Really, the only time I don't use them well is when I'm flying the 737, just because I have the actual 737 handles and detents. So, yeah. Love the scenery. Ah, it's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful.
Shuttle 4 Charlie, current land heading 29 degrees.
Alright, we're going to stand 2-2. APU should be on and available.
Max 9605, sector to park, stand 18.
EasyJet parks over there.
Stand 18 Charlie and Alpha, Max 9605.
And this is for us right here, chat 2-2. We get the nice big fancy parking today. Wow. Fancy parking. Isn't the 737 the main purpose of the Thrustmaster throttles? No, the 787. They're designed off the 787, not the 737. Just like the yoke, they're designed off the 787-10. Now, I don't think there's a difference between the 787s, but yeah, it's modeled after the 787, not 737.
7642.
You get the Sunwing IRL parking? Hey, we'll take it. I got the only gate with a jet bridge. Priority. Priority over here.
Left 100 degrees, radar friendly.
Did you 556% flight up to 200? AG 556, I don't know what you fired, but the
park brake is on. Upstairs. APU gen's on. APU bleed's on. Wonderful. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Anti-collision light is off. Seatbelt sign is off. Fuel pumps are off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Probe heat is off. Yaw damper is off. Isolation valve is open. Packs will stay on for the passengers. And there we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down on the ground. Let's go ahead and operate jet bridge. There it goes. Could have gone a little bit further on the parking, but it's perfectly fine. And there we go. Sweet. Cool. Great first flight shot, 46 minutes or something like that. If you guys did enjoy that arrival, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Appreciate everybody being here. Absolutely awesome. Hope you guys did enjoy that first leg. Nice little butter for Ryanair today. Did you use jetways if you're from Slovakia with them and they used a jetway on both legs? Yeah, Ryanair sometimes does. They're just a low-cost carrier. So usually it costs a little bit extra to park at a gate with a jet bridge. That's why you see a lot of them have like air stairs and stuff like that, right? So, yeah. That scenery, dude, the scenery's top-notch, man. Again, Pyreegue, dude. Pyreegue, he's an absolute, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Let's go ahead and request deboarding. Wonderful. I'm going to have a different call sign for us guys on the way back. I don't want to give the controller an aneurysm. We are going to be RUK, so we will be Blue Max, but we're just going to use 420 or something like that, to be honest with you. We're going EGAA to EGNX, doing the return flight. Should get a nice like sunset arrival as well for the return. Should be nice. 737-800, we're going full economy, and we've got 182 passengers for the return flight chat. Almost a full airplane going back. We'll go ahead and file that off here momentarily. Good. Let's go to this one down here, and we'll go ahead and unpin you. Good. Good. Close that. Good. Go. Flights. Unload. From SimBrief. Load. Good. Let's go to VATSIM pre-file our new flight plan. Good. File that off. Good. Close that. That's all good. That's good. That's good. Wonderful. Sweet. Cool. Enjoyed that one. How did Cat miss the landing? How was it? It was nice. I don't remember. I know that it was buttery. What did we get on the landing? An 86. Perfect. 86 landing. Although we probably would have been fired by Ryanair, but we put her down in the touchdown zone. That's really all that matters, right? All that matters. Flew them 6 times this year and they did not use them. What's that, a jet bridge? Yeah, most of the time I don't think they do, so yeah. I would say these sceneries, Pyreegue sceneries, are a solid 9 out of 10, if not better. The only thing that I would like is slightly better performance, but I also understand the amount of detail that is in these airports. Kind of difficult to get, amazing performance. But overall, I mean, the quality of these airports it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Ryanair will allow it. You know, you butter landings. They must. That's why I'm the training captain at Ryanair. East Mid is beautiful, man. It's Pyreegue, dude. The amount of detail and quality in these airports. I have no clue, Vex. Again, I'm not in the real world, man. I have no clue. Braking performance or anything like that. I don't know. Like I said, dude, the Zebo flies fine. The PMDG 7.3 in Microsoft flies fine. Everything is. Yeah. The ground textures look fantastic. Oh, they do, man. I mean, look at some of the interior shots here as well. I mean, again, when do you see scenery that's developed like this? I mean, look at the duty free, dude. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And the detail continues, right? Like, fed and watered. Nice little lounge there, it looks like. Exploring is great. It's pretty crazy, man. The amount of detail that Pyreegue goes into some of his airports. Got KFC and Burger King over here. Anybody want a chicken sandwich? Yep, I would. You've got W.H. Smith over here as well. You've got a bunch of stuff over there. Got these guys parked over here. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy how well done the scenery is. It's Pyreegue is a master of his craft. I really, truly believe that. This guy knows what he's doing. BK, have it your way. Don't sing that now. Good performance. Not the best performance, but I'm constantly getting mid-30s, Will. So, and we're flying on VATS. Remember, there's like 10 airplanes here, so you know, flying on the second you log off of VATSIM, you're getting 7 to 10 extra FPS. So, if I wasn't flying on VATSIM, probably up into the 40s and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right, let's connect under our new call sign. We'll go ahead and file off our flight plan. X-plane tonight? Are you crazy, man? I wonder what Pyreegue next build is going to be. I don't know. Who knows, man? We'll wait and see. Del, what's up, man? Mentha asked last stream, is the A220 still a thing for Microsoft? They're developing it? Yes, they are. And it's quite impressive what they've done. Yeah. My landing rate monitor doesn't connect to Microsoft anymore. Make sure that you update your FSUI PC. FSUI PC. Yeah. What the hell is up with that interior? Geez, it's impressive. Oh man, wait till we land back in East Midlands. You think that was impressive? Wait till you see what he's modeled in East Midlands, man. I mean, he's got airports and he's got restaurants and everything modeled as well in there. It's pretty crazy, man. Yeah. Do we have any big airliner releases coming later this year? Unconfirmed 330. We've got the MD-11 coming in September, Will, as long as that's still on track. MD-11 by TFDI in September. We've got the 777, hopefully. We've got the Bluebird. Bluebird's pushing for this year, but they also said that it could be early next year. So we've got the 75, 76 from Bluebird coming. Who else do we have? I mean, there's probably some projects that are not even announced yet as well. Don't forget about that. So, yeah, I don't know. There is a freeware 350 coming, but again, it's freeware, so yeah. The A220 for X-Plane 12 will be next level by hot start, probably a couple years away. Easily a couple years away. They developed their CS, or they developed their last airplane for, I think it took them 4 or 5 years to develop it, so yeah. Skeptical about the 330, but optimistic about the 777. Yes, I agree. Yeah. The fly-by-wire 380, yeah, who knows with that one, man? Who really knows? Yeah. Does this airport have an interior? It does. Yeah, it does, man. There's a freeware 7.6. Like I said, man, I'm not going to hold my breath, dude. Listen, freeware projects are great for the community, but, you know, for a lot of us that are used to flying Phoenix PMDG level of airplanes, they don't really do that. Yeah. Will, I've already explained this numerous times, man. I'm pretty sure we've had this discussion before as well. I'm really on a kick right now of doing like these real world routes and stuff like that, dude. I really am enjoying trying to replicate these real world routes, real world airplanes from gate to gate. You know what I mean? The MD-80 isn't really flowing all that much anymore, man. It's one of those relics, you know? It's not that I don't like it. I love the MD-80. I've got tons of time flying the MD-80 between X-Plane and Microsoft. It's just, I don't know, man. It's one of those airplanes that doesn't do it for me, man. You know how just there's sometimes there's airplanes that are like, meh. you know, and unfortunately that one is one of those, I can't put my finger on why, it just doesn't do it for me. It kind of falls in line with like the BAE 146 or one of those other airplanes, man. It just doesn't, I don't get any, you know, it doesn't give me that feeling of, man, this is really fun, or man, I really like this. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I just don't do it. Hotstart said that they will be less dev time because they'll use the avionics from the CL650. It's a faster process. Hey, man, wish them all the best, dude. I really wish them all the best. Knowing them, though, it'll probably be a $200 airplane Mayday, which, again, you're developing for, in my opinion, a simulator that is just not going anywhere right now in its current state. I can only imagine if they charged $139 for, what was it, $139, $129 for their CL650, they're going to be at least $189, $179 for an A220, which is fucking absurd, man. It's going to be absurd, so. How do you update FSU IPC? Just go to the website, make sure that you download it, make sure you have the most current version. When you download it, is when you install, when you go to install it and download it, it's going to say you have this version installed. Rob, shut up. Nobody cares. You're going to just run it, and it's going to tell you to install. Yeah. Oh, I bet you, Mayday. Just you wait, man. You think, bro, just wait till you see what Flight Factor is going to do with their 777 and their 787 Professional. Just you wait, man. Just you wait to see what Flight Factor is going to do to your pockets if you're an X-Plane user, man. Though the Flight Factor 777, again, guaranteed $150. Guaranteed. It's going to be $150, or there's no way it's going to be less. Same as probably their 787 Professional. It's going to be $150 USD. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Is the PMDG 737-800 a standalone or an extension to the 737-700? So each airplane is a standalone VEX. So you can buy the 800, the 700, the 600, the 900. They're priced accordingly, if you will. So the 700, the 800 are the most expensive. The 900 and the 600 are a little bit cheaper. But they're all standalones, essentially. And if you buy the 800, you get the 800, get the 800 cargo, you get the 800 converted cargo. If you buy the 700, you get the 700. If you get the 600, you get the 600. If you get the 900, you get the 900 ER, 900 LR. So, yeah, exactly, Mayday. Exactly, man. It's going to be crazy. Like, it's another reason why I ended up, you know, and I think, like, the start of it was Tollus releasing their A320 Neo for, how much is the A320 Neo? $90? For just, it's not even an A320 family. You don't get the A320... You literally get the A320 Neo for $90. One single variant of an airplane. $90 USD. It's only going to go up from there, man. And Tollus is actually priced, like, cheaper than, you know, so. What about P3D? Is that any better than X-Plane? Nah, P3D is on its way out, man. P3D is on its way out. All right, let's go ahead and sim brief our new flight. Hello, sim brief. I might have broken GSX. They are doing the max. Yeah, PMDG is doing the max. Yeah. I've been flying the 310 the past 3 days. Have thoroughly enjoyed it. The Retro Delta. Yeah, it's good, man. Yep, it is good. In fact, 5-hour autopilot flies some complex approaches better than the Phoenix. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. What's for lunch today, Cap? I do not know. Do not know. It's not, it's weird. It's not like loading my new sim brief. It's weird. How do you get the tip to come up with your landing rate? Read the instructions. Go to !LRM high, and then go and read the instructions. Follow the link. !LRM in chat, and Nightbot will provide you with a link, man. The easiest way of doing it. I don't know why it's being weird. It's like taking super long. Maybe it's, maybe my profile's out of date or something like that. When do I find the Headwind 330 again? I don't know. Whenever we find an airline that flies the 330-900, who is it? We don't have very many, that's for sure. Yeah, something's definitely broken with GSX right now, chat. I don't know what's going on with it. How do you connect GSX to SimBrief? It's in the settings, Landon. Go to the GSX settings, then you put your SimBrief username. Best route you've ever flown? Oh, I don't know, dude. There's so many, man. There's so many. Try and restart the Kutal script. I think it killed itself, though. Oh, no, it's still there. Weird. Restart it and press Operate JetBridge and it should work. Well, JetBridge is already connected. Try it again. Okay. There we go. Thank you. That was weird. All right, we need it to reconnect, though. We need the JetBridge to reconnect. When is the giveaway? We're doing 2 giveaways. We're doing one when we get airborne, and then we are doing another one on the once we get down on the ground. We're looking at the scenery. All right, there we go. Operate JetBridge. Let's request boarding. Good. Cool. All right, sweet. Leave that scene right like that. Beautiful. Give me a second here. I'm going to update all of our flight information here on the second PC. Good. JetBridge with GSX is doing some wonky stuff today. Yeah, it's weird. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. We fixed it. Thank you, whoever said just operate the JetBridge and you should be fine. Is that a new bug or something? Should I keep that in mind for next time? Right, new flight information should be up top for you all now. Go. No, crew is already on board. We don't need to board crew. We've already got them on board. We just need to start boarding the passengers. It's only at EGAA. Huh. Very weird. Probably because it's only one jet bridge, so the scenery is like, what the hell's this? This is our second leg back to East Midlands. Correct. Yes. Lost, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Tried installing with a VPN, but it didn't help. Still won't change status to installed. Also, the start the Kutal for Microsoft can't find the file Kutal64. Yeah, something in your install process isn't going correctly, Viljar. Are you using the online or offline installer? Maybe try and use the offline installer? I don't know, man. Sounds like something weird's going on, though. Sounds like something weird is going on. All right, let's go ahead and have a look-see here at our flight plan for the return flight. It's direct Lisbo, and then we've got the Lima 603, and it's still coming in on runway 27 into East Midlands. There you go. There's our flight path right there. You can see that we end up doing some crazy turn. This is probably one of those because there's airports close by or something like that. I don't know. Nottingham maybe. Anyways, hopefully we have ATC. If not, I don't even know how the hell we would fly that in here. Like, how do you even... I guess it would just be, like, I guess we could just take radar vectors from Dipso and come in down like that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why they, again, it's really only in Europe that they do these crazy, weird-ass turns away from the runway to then vector you all the way back and down into... Weird. Let's see what they do in the real world. Let's see what they do. EGAA. Let's see how they do this in the real world. Landing 27. Hopefully we can find an example of how this is done. Yeah, see, so they just get vectored. This is the flight right now. Yeah. So they don't, you can see they basically fly out to the waypoint and then they just get vectored in because they fly out to Dipso, and then from Dipso they just get a big vector, and you can see that's probably Dipso right there. And then from Dipso, heading, turn, down and in. Beautiful. And there you go. Back at your gate. Cool. Just as I figured. It's crazy-ass wonky turns. Dipso vectors to ILS. Yeah, correct. Cool. Flights by Jeremy. Take care, man. Have a great day at work, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out with us today. Appreciate you, man. All right, cool. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's go ahead and grab our clearance, shall we? We're essentially all done and set up here. So we'll jump inside. We'll grab our clearance.
430 November
that back
47
up.
Lima, and if level 450 is available, we are interested.
Sure is. November 47 Charlie Lima, climb flight level 450.
Level 450, thank you. November 47 Charlie.
Cool. Grab the ATIS quickly. Papa.
Contact weight flight request, descent to flight level 264.
I can't give you anything until you file the
We've got ground online now. 12175.
Squawk 3616.
Okay, we'll tune to 12175. We have ground now. Makes everything a little bit easier. Good. Belfast ground, very good evening. Blue Max 420 with information of Papa IFR to East Midlands, please.
Max 420, hello. Information Juliet currently current QNH 1001. You're cleared to East Midlands via the Lima 603 airway. Squawk Tree 71.
Alright, cleared to East Midlands via the Lima 603 airway, squawk 3371, and we'll pick up Juliet for Blue Max 420.
Blue Max 420, correct.
You ever consider getting a PPL license? No. Not now. Maybe in my life I would consider that, but yeah. Cool, let's go to our menu tab. I'll turn that down here a little bit. Good, we'll go to FS Actions. Wonderful, we're going to payload on the 0 fuel weight today, 62.2. Wonderful, should give us 1 extra passenger. There we go, great. Go to return leg, we're going to go to fuel. For the fuel on the return, 5.7 is required. We'll plug that in. Beautiful. Go to return. We'll go to FMC. We can go direct to our route tab. We do have a company route, so we'll go EGAA and to EGNX. Good. We'll throw that into our company route. Call sign today is RUK. RUK 420. Nice and easy. Good. Activate and execute that. Wonderful. Let's go to departures. We're going to plan for the departure out of 25. We'll execute that. Route tab should be direct Lisbo, then the Lima 603 P-Pod, Quebec 38 to Macix. And then from there, we're going to go to arrivals. We're going to plan for the Maku 1 Echo arrival. Good. We're going to plan for the ILS 27. And what was the waypoint that we wanted? Does it give us from Dipso? It doesn't. It says EME1 from Peugeot or Rockup. I'm not going to choose any of those. Okay, cool. We'll just go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Let's go to our legs page. We'll scroll through here. Shows Dipso, and then we'll go on radar vectors down in for the arrival. Cool. Wonderful. I'm going to actually delete the Rocup, and then we'll execute that. Good. Sweet. So it should be Dipso, radar vectors, and then to there. Wonderful. Cool. Sweet. That all looks good. I am happy with that. Let's go back down here to our NITREF tab. We'll plug in some information. 62.2 on the 0 fuel weight, 5.7 fuel. Reserves, we're going to go with 2. Cost index 35. Cruise level 250, 25,000 feet. Our average wind component, going to have a nice tailwind, 265 at 31. So 31 knot tailwind this time around. Good. Transition altitude 6,000 feet. Execute. N1 limits today. No derate on the takeoff. No derate on the climb. Takeoff. Flaps 5 degrees. CG weight 19. Trim value 5.7. And we'll leave our V speeds blank for now. And there we have it. Beautiful. Aircraft is still boarding. And there we have it. Wonderful. Pretty much ready to go. Tonight is the nightcap. I'm going to do the RAF Air Cadets opening evening. Wish me luck. Awesome, Metro. Enjoy it, dude. It's going to be a lot of fun. Enjoy it, dude. How'd the flights go IRL? Awesome, man. Really, really fun. I want to say I did probably about 90% of the ATC calls. There were a couple calls where I was kind of just like, like we were coming in. It was pretty stormy on the arrival back into Ottawa. So the controller, when we landed, asked us how the descent was and the winds and the weather. So obviously let the pilot respond to that one, and then a couple other calls that I just really wasn't familiar. A lot of like the VFR calls and stuff. I'm not familiar with like VFR calls when flying into like an uncontrolled airport and stuff like that. So, yeah. What plane IFR? Did I take the controls? No, I just did the radios. Yeah, and it's Beach Sierra. Beach Sierra. What transition are we doing? I didn't select one landed. Do you have to request to rejoin? What's that, Joshua? What do you mean? Is there an app similar to GSX, X-Plane 11, X-Plane 12? There's that, I forget what it's called. There is one, but it's not very good. Yeah. And I did some FMS GPS entries. There you go. Does the FMC on an iPad work for the Phoenix? I believe so, yeah. The, whatever it's called, the little app. Yeah, XP72 uses it all the time, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure it works. Yeah. What do you use to view the inside of the airport? Drone camera. Drone camera is the easiest way. What type of flying? Yeah, sorry, I answered that one. Well, we had to call and get our IFR clearance once we were airborne, Joshua. So, like, once we were airborne and Toronto Center could pick us up on radar, we had to request our IFR clearance back to Ottawa. But, yeah. We are doing an After Dark. Yeah, there's, Toronto is online, Huskers. So, really anywhere in the Toronto airspace. You can fly into Toronto, you can fly out of Toronto. I think we're going to be doing WestJet Toronto to Ottawa. Nice little short flight. Already streamed today, so it'll just be a nice little short flight tonight. My taxi light is still on, you're correct, yeah. Alright, we're just waiting for the passengers to board. You can see them walking down the jet bridge. You can actually see them starting in here and then walking all the way down, looking pretty... Show you some pretty cool views. So they're inside the terminal now. This is where they're starting. You can see like where GSX starts them. And then you can see them all walking. It's crazy, dude. They actually like walk through. It says EasyJet, but they actually walk through the doors and everything and down the jet bridge. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man. We could even look at our airplane right here. We can look at the airplane and we can look at the passengers walking down the jet bridge to the airplane. Pretty neat. Definitely had some realism. Cool. Yeah, it is. What airline are you flying tomorrow? We're not flying tomorrow. We are back in Japan on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You said that's GSX? It is further, yes. Yeah. We're going, yeah, we're going to be, we are going to be flying in Japan on Saturday, Sunday, Monday into Japan. Japan Airlines 737-800. I don't remember which one it was high. There's like the highly rated ones. I can't remember what they're called though. That is coming, Joshua. Yeah, there is going to be a GSX in the near future where all of those passengers that you'll actually see them sitting on the airplane. Yeah. Japan has some of the best freewares. Yeah, I've got a ton of freewares we're going to be flying into. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Yeah. You should do thumbnails like that where you're inside the airport. I do some of them, Landon. Yeah, I do some of the thumbnails are kind of difficult, right? Because like it's like you know, like my things. Web FMC, that's a good one. Yep, that's probably the one I think that everybody uses. Does the FMC app work with the PMDG? I believe so. I think it works with every airplane. You'll have to go onto the website and just confirm with them, but I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. Excuse me. And tomorrow we're doing After Dark, guys. Tomorrow we're doing Snow Runner. Snow Runner After Dark. Very busy weekend this weekend, chat. Very busy. Haven't flown to Japan yet. Anything special or different about the airspace? No, not really. Just that it's very different terrain, very different airports. They're kind of cool. Yeah, it's really sweet. Any Chinese ops? No. Not that I have planned. No, we've done China ops. We need to go back, but yeah, Japan's first. We'll figure out the rest from there. Future update will add invasive cavity search by TSA. You gotta pay extra for that one, Greg. Is there an After Dark tonight? There is. Yeah. You have to speak Japanese over comms. Good luck on that one. All right. Remember, guys, we are doing 2 more giveaways. 2 more. 2 more giveaways. By the time we get back to East Midlands. Awesome. Been wanting to go forever, but I like flying where we have control. Yeah, no, for sure. It's really cool over there, man. We'll definitely like it. South America. Yeah, we got to hit up South America again. It's been a while since we've been through South America. I mean, we were just there. We did the Orbex South America tour, but it was only kind of like a one and done. But yeah, I'd like to go spend more time flying down in South America and Brazil and Argentina and Colombia. Places like that should be fun. Arigato. Itadakimasu. It's only like Japanese I know. Probably butchering how to say it too. I know that they say that every time like they eat or something like that, or somebody gives them something. I think it means thank you, doesn't it? $22 more passengers, chat. Let's go and jump back inside the aircraft. We'll get things finished up here. We are sitting on APU, so that's all good. We will have to get the packs off for engine start, but that's all set. We'll wait for the anti-collision light. We'll get the seatbelt sign to auto. We're already on APU, so that's good. Like I said, everything else is looking good there. Sweet. Thank you very much. Got you. For some reason, I love Belfast Aldergrove. I love how you can vacate onto the runway. I really don't know why. Yeah, it's fun. It's different, right? It's different. Your wife's Japanese and you butchered those hard? Oh, yes, for sure. What's the name of the approach for the FMC? What's the name for the app? There's one web FMC. You can put it on like a tablet. I believe web FMC is the most predominantly used. Are you going for lunch? Nope, I'll just wait, man. I'll just wait. I'm not that hungry yet. I think there's decent steering for Argentina, especially way down south. We'll see, yeah. We'll see. All right. Last passenger should be boarding now. There we go. Last passenger is on board. Beautiful. Let's go upstairs. Fuel pumps. Good. Seatbelt signs. Anti-collision light. 25,000 set and checked on our pressurization panel. Let's go GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. We'll let ground know we're ready for push and start. Belfast ground. What is our call sign? Blue Max 420, ready for push and start, stand 22.
Blue Max 420, 3371.
3371 you should see here in 2 seconds. You don't have speeds yet? Yeah, I wait for pushback.
Stand 22, push and start is approved, face south.
Push and start is approved, face south. Blue Max 420. Dexo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. AJ, Jesus. Oh, man. Digital, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Eating hibachi for lunch. I don't eat the veggies. You are more than welcome to have them. Ah, dude, I love the veggies, man. Oof. Some grilled onions and, like, peppers and stuff. So good. So good. It's going to be 150. He didn't give me an initial altitude. It's going to bug up like 5,000 feet. We'll kind of go from there. We'll see what they do. I think we still have, do we still have them online? One, I don't think departure, I don't think we have any ETC afterwards. It looks like, no, Scottish control's on, 13552. Okay, we'll still have Scottish control for a bit. How do you lower the volume on the radio? Landon, I have an audio mixer. Yeah. He gave you 9,000 on the initial altitude? Interesting. He wants us facing south. Let's do a quick edit. I haven't done a quick edit in a while. Are they still broken? Oh man, how the fuck? Shit, I don't even remember how to do these. Hold on. I gotta pull up my little thing. Don't I have, yeah, GSX settings.
I mean, Belfast ground,
okay.
good afternoon.
I haven't done this in so long. Move object forward, up arrow, shift. Okay, and then how do I rotate? Numpad 1 and 3. Okay. I forgot, that's right. So shift, like this. Yes, it's all coming back to me now, chat. Oh, shit, wrong button.
And stand is Foxtrot 2.
And then I can turn.
2507, thank you. You're clear to East Midlands, the Lima 603.
I feel like there's a quicker way to do this, no?
5,000 feet initially, squawk 2171.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Alright, park brakes released. Good. Good. Alright, packs going off, fuel pumps are on, we're going to flip you to gen. Actually, no, APU gen, that's all fine, that's good. Wonderful, cool. Let's go ahead and engine number 2 over to ground. So for the longest time I stopped using that because F7 and F8, what do you mean? Love that mixer also, by the way. Has made for a ton of fun. Ah man, it's amazing. It is amazing. We're going to introduce fuel number 2. Céline Dion. Do you know my yoke wouldn't let me default straight? Like my yoke in IRL is straight, but the game it's slightly to the left. Do some calibrations. Sounds like some calibrations are maybe off on that. Love East Midlands, man. It'd be nice to finally have it, especially when we have some cargo. Man, it's gonna be badass when we have some cargo, dude.
Please set parking brakes.
Set our park brakes. Engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve open. The A300 is going to be awesome as well. Yep, got that right. Over 25% before we introduce fuel. Go auto brake out of RTO now. Introduce fuel number 1. Beautiful. Cap, I know I've asked this numerous times. If you compare the Zibo 73 X-11 and the PMDG 73, which is better ground landing, takeoff physics, handling, in your opinion? I don't know, man. They all feel very similar, dude. They honestly, like, I don't know. I don't really have a noticeable difference. If there's one thing that I can say, the X-Plane 11 of the Zibo feels very heavy. That's really the only difference that I can really give you, to be honest with you. But other than that, man, they're all 737s. All the buttons work. I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's. I don't really notice a difference, man. And honestly, I really only think you're going to notice a difference if you're flying the real airplane. I think that's the only time you're really. Your opinion would really matter, as if you're flying the real thing, and then you can make those. You can make the comparisons to real thing, you know. But as far as simulators go, they're so similar, man, that honestly, as an average everyday simmer, I don't think you'd really notice a difference. Bro, Pete, Yacht Emperor, I mean, just like anything in life, dude, you spend 50 hours in something, you're going to get good at doing it, right? Same goes for, like, flight sim, right? You spend 50 hours flying the PMDG, you're probably going to be pretty good at flying the PMDG. You spend 50 hours flying the Zibo mod in X-Plane 11, you're probably going to be pretty good at flying the Zibo mod in X-Plane 11. So I really don't think like there's a right answer, you know? I really don't think there's a right or a wrong answer. Spend some time in both and see which ones, you know? I don't know, that would be my easiest kind of answer.
Express 70 Papa, you seem to have pushed facing the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That was me at East Midlands. Seem to have pushed the wrong way. Yes,
Yeah, that's not
I
a
did.
problem.
When you said
can
engine
turn
modes
around
to
there if
continuous,
you
usually right now before you start your taxi.
Lumex 1818 requesting taxi.
Lumex 1818, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 25 by Alpha.
D1 via Alpha, Lumex 1818.
Blue Max 420 ready, taxi 25.
Lumex 420, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 25 by Lima and Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 1 by Lima Alpha, Blue Max 420. Alright, sweet. V speeds 39, 41, 50. Got that plugged in. Gonna go runway heading about 246, 245, and trim value down to 57. Right about there. Cool. What do I think is the best Microsoft plane? Probably this one and or the Phoenix A320, in my opinion. Both are done really well. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of those. There's a bunch of other ones as well, but those are probably my two favorite, to be honest with you. Cessna 172. Yeah, I mean the A2A Comanche's getting a lot of praise as well.
Scottish Control 135.525.
135.5, thanks for the control. See ya.
Lumex 1818, that's 135.525.
Watching from Blackpool. John, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming to hang out tonight. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great evening, man. All the way from Blackpool, UK. You just let out a sigh. The A2A Comanche's out of this world good. I may have to pick it up for our GA flying, man. I may. What is a GLO device? I have no clue. Is that nicotine? No. THC. Even better than nicotine.
420, contact Scottish Control 135.525. Bye-bye.
135.525. Thanks for wonderful ATC. Have a great evening. Blue Max 420. Do you use an Airbus joystick for ground steering? No. Right now I'm using my rudder pedals. So when I fly Boeing, I use my rudder pedals.
Well, you filed it, so you surely should. It's literally the airway, the waypoint that takes you from the Lima 602 airbag. It's in your flight plan.
Okay, continue flight Denis to Peteni.
We're already going.
In that case, ignore Bruce and go direct to Glasgow, Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Heated tobacco, similar... Oh, never heard of it. No.
Direct Golf Oscar Whiskey.
What does trim do? It allows the aircraft to pitch and climb.
Spirit 2501, report you passing altitude. Spirit 2501, passing 1,700. Shamrock 070, vetching for analyst approach runway 24, leave Tartan heading 015.
What are those, Diego? Little cigars and stuff?
015, Shamrock 070.
It's the thing, Captain, to be able to take full advantage of all these world updates, you have to fly low and slow. As much as I hate to say it, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Cam. But, yeah.
19 Bravo, ready for departure, runway 16. Shadow 19 Bravo, after departure, runway 16, right hand turn direct left. After departure, direct left, Shadow 19 Bravo.
Alright, let's recycle our flight directors. Flight director, VNAV, LNAV. Oop, doesn't like LNAV. Probably because that spicy turn out of there. We'll go heading anyways, he'll probably give us... In the market for a PC, I have a 3060 Ryzen 5 3600X. What should I get if I want to be on high settings? 7800X 3D with like a 4080?
Left hand turn to Lisbon after takeoff. Blue Max 1818.
Blue Max 1818, correct, Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 25.
Line up and wait, 25, Blue Max 1818.
Well, you already moved anyway.
Push Patrol, good evening, Dale. Chinook 68 Manor, hold point Delta 1.
Man. We got some I Love VATSIMs today in chat for these controllers. I love VATSIM.
Delta 1, run up on me, Robbie 24, Chinook 16 Manor.
Yeah, the LNAV's not arming. We gotta wait till we get airborne. It's perfectly fine. We'll just, we'll end up turning ourselves. We'll set a heading here. We'll set like a heading of like 170. The aircraft will start a... No, it's not arming. I'm clicking it. It's going off immediately. It's fine. It's a bug. It's perfectly fine. It may work if I go direct Lisbo again and execute it. That may work. And then arm it. No. Nothing over top Marcus on PE? Aw, dude. Yes.
direct leaking.
That's right, 2501, climb now, flight level 250.
250.
I have no clue what that is, Shrikar. What is that?
Charlie, report you're in passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 240.
4000 feet, H1000, again, flight level.
Flight level 240.
I thought, Davis, I thought you were about to tell me Alt F4 fixes the problem. I would be like, you.
Range 27 miles from touchdown, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
This guy.
1,000 Pascal.
Tricky. It's not a bug, it's a feature. No joke this time. Maybe.
Short 722, contact London on frequency 120.025.
120.025, speaker 72.
Yes, you would, Davis.
Mike 6338 Golf is with you on the ground at Glasgow.
Excuse me, sir. We're using up this Ryanair virtual fuel.
To exit the Glasgow zone to the east.
Mike 6338 Golf, Scottish Control, good evening, stand by. I'll call you back. Break, KLM 129 climb flight level 380.
How much does East Midlands cost? Exclamation point scenery in chat, Res, or check the link in the description below, man.
KLM 193 for the moment, stop the climb flight level 360.
Ryzen 5900 HS. It sounds like a laptop chip.
Chinook 689, 7% at Edinburgh, variable.
Turn your computer upside down, it'll fix it. I'm just glad you get my humor, I think. It's also the land at Innsbruck at night doing a circle to land? No. It's actually illegal to land in Innsbruck at night. They do not do approaches into Innsbruck at night. He's a busy boy today. Busy boy. What do you think about the new haptic stuff from Microsoft? Haven't really looked into it, Dan. I saw it. I don't know. Even at runway 26? Correct. Yeah. Oh, you have to check. No, you know what, Sergeant? You may be able to fly in at night on runway 26, but I think the circle to land is just a... I did that, Davis. I toggled both left and right flight directors. We'll try it again. Left off, right off, left on, right on. VNAV, hell nav.
Turn left heading 330 degrees for speed planning. That's the base leg.
Left 330, channel 470.
Channel 689, report your passing altitude and climb 9, flight level 9.
And these guys are busy. Holy.
2,000 feet, climbing 90, channel 689.
Blame Dan.
328%, flight level 80. Flight level 80,
At least there's nobody on final.
Still beaming Delta Echo, Delta India.
Delta India, pass your message.
Delta India, Papa Comanche, VFR to Fair Isle, Echo Golf, Echo Foxtrot. Actually 5 minutes north of December.
I agree, Ashton. Yeah, it's something probably for the turn that's stopping it. It's okay. We're fine.
Delta India, Scottish Control Squawk 4330, and which service do you require outside of control airspace?
4330, and please say
Innsbruck Airport shuts at 8 o'clock. Oh, there you go.
Require outside of control airspace?
Roger.
Okay, there's a question, but I guess you don't know any of the answers to it, so it's okay. Delta India, clear time to the Sunbrook control zone from the north, not above altitude 3,000.
This controller is ruthless. Goes right, I guess you don't know the answers to anything, so... This motherfucker's savage, dude.
Strawberry, trying to pick it up.
Shamrock 070, turn left heading 270 degrees, clear out, let's approach runway 24.
That's heading 270.
This guy's like, nah, man, you don't know what you're doing. Goodbye. Do you have a shortcut key program to get the drone cam? Yes, it's insert on your keyboard. Insert above your arrow keys, and then use your numpad to move around.
Bravo, climb, flight level.
Hey man, it's like we're flying in real life. This is what happens, right? Gotta wait. I think what he's doing is he's giving,
Shot 19 Bravo, climb flight level 370.
he's either forgot about him, or he's giving everybody a lot of distance between. Fly offline? We're not in a rush, Peter, are we? What do we got a rush for, man? We're enjoying our afternoon together, aren't we? I'm enjoying my afternoon, are you?
Okay, I'm on 293, you can climb that flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, KLM 1293.
Mike.
Vatsum controllers, no.
8 Golf, cleared to leave the Glasgow control zone to the east via the Bayless and VRP, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, scope 2605.
That up and wait is only about 90 seconds here in the US. Definitely not in Europe. I don't think they have that rule.
Glasgow airspace via the east, built DPR.
Wall up the controller. Can you imagine?
2605, Mike 6238 Golf.
Mike 38 Golf, it's not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
So above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, sorry about that, Mike 6238 Golf.
Channel 689, climb flight level 240.
Is that THC liquid? It is, yes.
689, climb flight level 240.
He's doing it on purpose and or forgot to line up. Maybe. Missed the stream last weekend. How was pilot edge? Pretty smooth? Always, man. Yeah. We're professionals. Kind of. Where are you at? This is Belfast. Ooh. What? Why you have no livery? DHL. 777.
Shamrock 3, section easy 328, vectoring for 9, let's approach runway 2 feet, Glasgow, leave Lanark heading 35.
I can imagine the amount of patience Vatsum controllers have, far more than I would have of most situations, yeah. If I ever get on Vatsum and do controlling, I will be stretching from the time I log on till the time I log off. I think that's the only way I would survive.
Easy 328, Scottish. Easy 228, sorry. Hello, pay attention please. Leave Lanark heading 350 degrees. 350, easy 228.
Hello, pay attention please.
Lanark heading 350. After Lanark 350.
What time is it in Canada? We have a lot of time zones here. I think we have 5 or 6 time zones in Canada. Where I live, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Pay attention. Hello. Which leads me to believe that he did not forget about this aircraft. He's just busy taking care of the other aircraft. And he's now going to send everybody off. I don't know.
Service control, Mike 6338 Golf, looking for taxi runway 056.
Mike 633 Alpha, 8 Golf, it's runway 23 for departure, and taxi holding point Bravo 1 by Alpha.
It's runway 23 for departure, taxi holding point Bravo 1 by Alpha, Mike 638 Golf.
British Control, good evening. KLM 8181 at holding point Delta 1 ready for
Imagine loading up to this airport as a beginner.
KLM
Slaughtered.
8181 by Delta 1, line up the white runway 24.
You missed it earlier. We did have a kid
line up and wait.
who was in here earlier.
Control, got to be 725 Echo, with you at 57220.
BG 725 Echo, Scottish Control, hello. Squawk for me please. Sorry,
just let you know, when using RUK call sign, you got to use the livery with the UK reg, but it's up to you. Yeah, so Rendo, listen, man, we spoke about this earlier, dude. I'm not going to search the internet for a Ryanair livery that has a UK registration. No, I don't care that enough, man. It's a Ryanair livery. That's all that matters. I know you're the second or third person to make that comment today, so I know there are some of you out there that really call about the registration, but I got to be completely honest with you, man. That is the least of my worries in all of Flight Sim. that is probably the last thing that I'm concerned about, is my registration. Because for the hell of it, dude, we could say that they had to use this airplane because the other one broke down, this one was hanging out. Never ending, you know what I mean? So it's, yeah. I do not care.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry,
is this real world ops in that case? So like I said, Will, we're flying the airline and we're flying the livery. We're not flying exact registrations. We have never and we will never. And I know that you're trying to just say that you're trying to get me going because you've been a very good boy today, Will.
I have plans
feel like you've been
tomorrow.
stretching.
Do you think we will be off by Saturday's stream?
Do you think we'll be off by Saturday? Maybe. I don't know. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks for your support, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
KLM 8181, runway 24, clear for takeoff, surface wind variable, less than 5 knots.
Where he's going.
Shamrock 070, left hand turn on Alpha, hold
I need realism in my sim, but not that kind of realism. Exactly. Like, I'm gonna fucking search the internet for the proper Listen, if you could change the registry, that would be kind of cool. I wonder if that's something that we could ever, like, just be able to change the registry, you know, like from the setting, like you're loading in. I think you can on default airplanes, but obviously you can't on these because these are liveries. These are painted with this call sign registration, right?
So, short control, Mike 638 Golf, please, holding Bravo 1.
Won't fly a 330-800 route. Well, I do it all the time, man. Stop. Why you gotta be all like all this all of a sudden? Fuck. Would you piss in your Cheerios and now you're all up? Haven't been a dickhead enough to captain today. Now I gotta be a dickhead. We fly it all the time, man. We fly A320s on routes where they fly 319s or 321s. We fly 737-800s on routes where they fly 700s and 900s all the time. All the time. Literally all the time. Like this guy, man. No.
250, vectors for ILS-22, Belfast, November 912, November Bravo.
Yeah, because that's a 900. It's a special airplane. I don't fly an A320neo on like an A319 or an A320 route, right? I like to specifically keep those routes. Specific airplanes. Neos, something that's a little bit more, you know, special, if you will, because it's completely different than, let's say, like the regular A320 variant, right? So that's why we do those things. Gotta have a little bit of logic. You can fly any A330 route, doesn't have to be a Neo 900 route. But imagine me loading up. Listen, Will, you have to understand from my perspective, right? I know for some reason you have small brain syndrome during the week. Think big brain for a second, right? Think of the amount of people that would come in. If I flew, let's say, like an Air Canada A330 900 Neo, or, I don't know, dude, an American A330 900 Neo, an airline that doesn't have an A330 Neo. Do you know how many people in chat it would not stop? It literally would not stop. It would be the entire process. The entire stream, people would be in here being like, Captain, you know Air Canada doesn't have the A330 900 Neo, right? Or it would be, Captain, you know American doesn't have the A330 Neo, right? Like, you know that that's exactly how this would go. You doubt that? Okay, yes, you're right. I don't stream for a living. I don't do this every week. You're right, Will. Yeah, I'm going to take your advice. Yeah, okay. Of course it will, man. It will be non-stop. Non-stop. The second you do that, they're going to be like, Captain, they don't own this. Captain, they don't fly this airplane. You know that they don't have this? You know that this airline doesn't operate this? That would be every fifth comment would be something about this not being 100%. 100%. And you know, well, he goes, try it one day. Let's see.
November 912, November Bravo, descent 4,000 feet, beginning 1001.
Guys, I'm perfectly fine. Just because I get animated in when I'm speaking doesn't mean I'm wound up. I'm not wound up at all. Don't worry. We're not wound up, man. I'm having a conversation with Will. Go into weekend mode. Yeah, go find the vape. Go outside on the back porch there. Have a couple big inhales.
Hey, cat by yourself a pint and no registration required.
Scott, huge show floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Man, you guys are crazy. This dude logged off. The DHL 777 said, fuck this.
KLM 8181, returning to Ahmed.
Oh man. You picked up 3 edibles this morning? Eat it now. You need it. Eat it now. You're taking your aggression out on me again, Will.
Turn left heading 200 degrees, clear out left runway 23.
200 and clear left runway 23, easy 26.
KLM 8181, route direct Ahmed.
Clickbait title? What happened? This is a clickbait title? Well, it depends, man. Shit, dude. Those edibles in the States, Will probably got like 500 milligram chocolate bars or something. That shit'll put you down on your ass real quick. Maybe he did forget. Call him up. I don't think he forgot. He hasn't stopped talking. He's literally that busy. Like, if you think about it, we've been sitting here for what, 10 minutes, 5 minutes? He hasn't stopped giving instructions. So I don't think he forgot about us. I think he's just that busy. He 100% forgot? Man, listen. Last time I listened to chat, Joe, it got me in trouble. Chat goes, no, Captain, 17 left is, or whatever. Was it 17 left? Yeah. 17 left is open in Orlando. It's open now. It's fixed. So I called in a controller. I'm like, yeah, chat told me 17 left is open. He goes, no, it's still closed. Chat got me in trouble last time, man. 17 left. You guys remember that? 17 left in Orlando last week. Got in trouble.
Switching to Unicom. KLM 1293 when ready to descend. Flight level.
Bad chat.
260
Bad
to be level by Agped. Join the Agped 1 Echo arrival for Edinburgh.
Agped 1 Echo arrival, descend when ready. Flight level 260 by Agped.
Controllers handling 3 fairly busy airports. All of them in northern UK. Give the guy a break, yeah.
025, somebody just check for Mike.
Ryanair 46, going to London Stansted. You can obtain from Edinburgh until 121.750.
Shit, if this was real Ryanair, we'd turn the EPU on and turn off both engines.
Ryanair 6, Mike Charlie, Scottish. Go ahead, Ryanair 6, Mike Charlie, higher. Ryanair 6, Mike Charlie, when ready, descend flight level 160, give you level by 9 Mach. 160 by 9
Moral of the story, don't listen to chat.
Oh.
Yes.
Channel 689 when ready to descend flight level 160 to be level by 9.
Could have run out of fuel. Shit.
Level 160, level by 9 months.
We still got lots.
Easy 3, correction, easy 328, runway 23, clear to land, surface wind 260 degrees, 5 knots.
I think he's just worried about getting all the other airplanes in.
224 Delta, leave.
Nobody's coming into Glasgow though, so. Or sorry, Belfast. We're not at Glasgow. Don't pay attention to me. Cap could walk my dog soon. I was the DHL, couldn't wait all that. No worries, man. I understand, dude. At least you owned up to it. I thought it was pretty funny though to look back and not see the DHL 777.
Descend 4,000 feet, KH 1000, jumped at 248.
November 912, November all levelizers established.
If you turn off one engine isolation valve, there's no point, man. We're not burning real fuel, dude. If we were burning real fuel, sure, of course we would, but this is fictional. It's virtual fuel. There's runway 37 behind you that's open, no ATC clearance required. Just send it into the cornfields.
8725 Echo, turn right heading 090 degrees.
Here in chat, we like to make you live dangerously. Yes, you do.
And then reconnect. Is that why you're so high? Oh.
I'm burning electricity, and shutting down the engines makes what of that? Glasgow and Edinburgh are a mess right now. He's trying to mop that out. Got you.
Easy 69, Foxtrot, Quebec. Scottish Control, Roger, break, David 9 uniform.
Wait, you don't have the real fuel app? What kind of program are you running here? Recalibrated my yoke, but it's still messed up. Huh.
Oh wait, hang on.
I don't know. That's weird.
David 9 uniform.
Try unplugging it
Why is it not correlating the scope? That's really annoying.
Try unplugging it, Landon, and then plugging it back in, like via the USB. Trying it that way. Maybe you like, I know that sometimes on a controller, like if you like have the yoke like this and you go to plug it in, that the yoke may look like that, like at the beginning. They call this sim ridiculous. Passing out Biscoffs. I'm getting hungry though.
Yes, we're back. Roger.
I think we have an airplane coming in. I don't know what's going on here.
Push and start up.
Maple cookies.
Subject 24 Mike, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
I'll bring some down again.
Descent 3,000. Subject 2 Mike.
I will bring some down.
54 Delta, descent altitude 4,000 feet. The cost of EGNX is 1,000 hPascal.
How long is the flight back? 40 minutes?
4,000 feet at 1,000 hectopascals.
50 minutes apparently. 50 minutes of flight time.
Requesting further descent to EVC 725
Ever had maple cookies?
They're
good, man.
Turn right heading 160 degrees.
Right heading 160 degrees, EVC 725.
There's a guy out here, but I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he's.
2312 with direct Lanark.
I don't think he's coming here.
Redirect Lanark.
It looks like he's like.
Sure, 9 uniform, climb flight level 350.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on. Behind you, 19 minutes now. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's 315. 24 Mike.
Cap, what do you use for Airbus tiller? The sides, the twist axis on the TCA Airbus. Never had maple cookies sound good though? Oh, they're awesome, man.
Easy 7 Quebec Alpha descent flight level 130. 24. Oh, sorry.
You're right, Phantom. You're 100% correct. That's someone landing in Belfast City, 100%.
Right now heading 230 degrees and descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1.
As a passenger on this Ryanair flight, I'd like to return to the gate. Just pull a U-turn. Yeah, we got to return to the gate. We're going to go jog a 10K, be back for takeoff.
Control, Mike 6238 Golf is looking to enter the Edinburgh zone from the west, please.
We got guys calling in VFR.
Sorry, Mike 6338 Golf, remain outside control airspace, play back.
Remain outside control airspace.
Get out and walk back, yeah. Here at Ryanair, we have. This is why we have air stairs.
Thank you.
Oh man, could you imagine, dude?
Jumped at 2 for Mike, back for the local.
Your DMV appointment was shorter than this. This is This is interesting.
Okay. Shiver 224 Delta, turn left heading 275.
Can I go out for a smoke?
205, Shiver 224 Delta.
Oh man.
And Mike, stand by.
What is min takeoff fuel? Min takeoff fuel is. Let's see.
Golf clear to enter the Edinburgh control zone from the west, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
Clear to enter the Edinburgh control zone from the west, not above 3,000 feet VFR, Mike 6238 Golf.
Subject 24 Mike, turn left heading 210 degrees.
Min takeoff fuel is 4.5.
That's 210 degrees.
4.5, and what do we got right now? We've got. Oh, we've got tons, man. We've got like 20. What are we at here? We've got 50. 5,400? No, 6,400.
Going to be join the downwind and a full stop landing, please. Mike,
no. 5,800.
By the time you take off,
5,900.
Pro will be released.
Enter and report right downwind.
Yeesh. Fever, huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you. Now we've got lots of fuel. Lots of fuel. You ever had to wait this long? Dude, we once waited almost an hour and a half. We were doing an event and there was like a literal shutdown. And everybody just turned on their APUs and shut down their engines. We just sat there for like an hour and... When was that, chat? Do you remember? We were flying Chicago to New York. Chicago to New York. Yeah, I'm gonna call him here in a second.
24 Delta. Easy 24 Bravo Lima, what was the request, sorry?
We were requesting if we could go on Unicom early.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Scottish Gate 725 Echo, turn right heading 350 degrees.
Right heading 350 degrees, 725 Echo.
Easy 2312, descent flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, easy 201.
Spirit 9 uniform, but direct Lacasse.
It's crazy though. This is, I don't even.
24 Mike, runway 24, clear to land 260 degrees at 3 knots.
Clear to land, from the 2 Mike.
And Mike 6338 Golf, traffic information, 2A787.
He's literally had this guy on the runway for what, 15 minutes now? At least? Nobody wants to call too because he's so busy.
And Mike 6338 Golf, keep your number 1 behind that traffic.
Okay, and number 1 behind the 2737 and report when inside Mike 6338 Golf.
Sugar 224 Delta, runway 23, clear to land, surface wind to Glasgow, 260 degrees, 5 knots.
Clear to land, runway 23, Sugar 224 Delta.
Channel 689, contact Dublin approach 121.1, bye-bye.
121.1, Channel 689, the end of 3 weeks, Dale, I'll have a drink on you.
Bye. Having a drink.
And Scott's 1818, requesting ETA on takeoff. Approach as their localizer was established at 3,000 feet.
I'm confused, sorry, say that again?
The localizer would have been captured at 3,000 feet, but we're at 4,000 feet, so it will be a missed approach and go around if that's okay.
No, the instruction when established on the localizer means that I can give you an altitude that's higher than the published descent on the right path, but further away. So you should have still been able to capture the full approach from where I gave you the establishing heading. But never mind, turn left heading 090 degrees.
So about 090 degrees, speed wind 224 Delta.
Blue Max 1818, apologies, runway 25, clear to takeoff, surface wind is 330 degrees at 4 knots.
That's for you, Landon.
Blue Max 1818, runway 25, clear to takeoff, surface wind 330 degrees, 4 knots.
Runway 25, clear to top, takeoff, Blue Max 1818.
Blue Max 420 after departure, left hand turn direct Lisbon.
After departure, left-hand turn direct Lisbon, Blue Max 420.
World Express 70 Papa, after departure, left-hand turn direct Lisbon.
Okay.
After departure, left-hand turn.
You might line us up. We're going to get those lights.
DZ 725 Echo, I mean, I definitely didn't give you an establishing heading, but I guess
He forgot. I think he did. Yeah.
Apologies for that, I think the aircraft...
Welcome to VATSIM, Will. Very common. Most people don't know that when a controller clears you on the approach, you're allowed to descend. Most people don't know that, man. Most people just assume that they go to the, you know, the based altitude.
Okay, D725 Echo, runway 25, clear to land, 330 degrees at 4 knots.
Runway 25, clear to land.
Mike 638 Golf.
Do we have somebody coming in now?
Thank you.
I don't think so. I'm not picking it up on TCAS. Oh, no, I am.
Logan 2, Lima Delta.
Oh, shit.
Back.
Now there's an EasyJet coming to land.
Just confirm you're going to remain
That's why he wasn't lining us up. There's the EasyJet right there. There's no way he's landing.
I will remain north.
How the fuck?
Make left turn now, Mike 638 Golf.
There's no way.
Lima Delta, taxi holding point.
Oh my god, he's literally dive bombing. My man just went from 2,000 feet. Mach 3. What the fuck are we watching today, man? Like, look at him putting his gear out now. And literally disconnects. Oh my god. Oh fuck.
Shuttle 19 Bravo, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Oh shit. Dude, I'm literally looking at the glides, like I'm looking over here for like an airplane coming in and my man's up here, dive bar. Oh shit, dude.
Easy 2312, turn left heading 350 degrees.
That was fucking awesome.
Easy 2312, Scottish.
Oh shit. I literally was expecting, like, most of the time when you, like, you can just turn and you don't really have to, like, look down and up when you see somebody on approach. Usually you can, like, watch them come in, you know? Oh, dude.
Scottish Control, evening, Boeing 37, holding, Delta 1.
Boeing 327, I think you're on the ground at Edinburgh.
Oh, man.
Affirmative, Boeing 37.
Davis.
I think a little came out.
Huge floaties to you, man. Thank you again for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I don't, dude, that was... There's no way he's stopping. It's only like a 9,000 foot runway, too. There's no way he's stopping that, man. No way he's stopping that. Yeah, 9,100 feet. He might have been able to stop it by Delta 1, but, like, my man was just flying.
Squawk 6223. Squawk 6223, 500 meters. Boeing 327, traffic information, PA28 on a right downwind for runway 24. Runway 24 cleared for takeoff, wind 260 degrees, 3 knots.
He could have gone around? Maybe.
Runway 24, we got takeoff,
Judging by that approach, though, probably didn't. I don't think that would have solved anything going around. Sounds like that was a doomed pilot from the beginning.
Bridges and just orbit there until you're ready to get me in 633 Koch.
Speedbird 48 Quebec, Scottish. Speedbird 48 Quebec, Scottish.
We're at a 30-minute delay. Are you serious? Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Ryanair 46, Scottish Control. Hello there, via Delta 1, line up on white runway 24.
Forgot about us again. He even gave us, like, direct to Lisbo after departure.
420, runway 25, set to take off, CP 30 degrees at 4 knots.
25 cleared for takeoff, Blue Max 420, thanks. Alright, there we go. Jesus Christ. Landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights, we got it, chat. Let's go. There we go. Hey, man, simulating real life, chat. This is you want those real world ops? This is what we get. We all deserve this. This is what we get. Sometimes we just gotta do the ground stops and sit down and hang out. Sometimes it just gotta happen.
That's it. Eurochan 5 Yankee Victor. Your flight plan shows you should be routing towards Barku, but you've not. So what's your
Alright, chat, sounds up. Let's go. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Catch you guys. 5,000. There's 5,000. 50%. Chrono's on. Toga. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed's alive.
Thank you.
8 knots.
Cross jet. A bit of crosswind.
B1 rotate.
Rotate. You're up.
I can. Just came home. Just checking in to say hello before I'm going to bed.
Lincoln, thanks for the 50 Swedish krona, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Huge show floaties. Thank you, man.
Good evening, Lufthansa 455 now Apollo 300 inbound Plymouth. Lufthansa 455, Scottish Control, Squawk 3, correction 6345.
Alright, LNAV gonna work now? LNAV works.
Lufthansa 455 heavy. Speedbird 224 Delta, turn left heading 210 degrees.
Flaps 1.
On the localizer, descend on the glide path. 210 degrees and when established on the localizer, continue the glide path, speedbird 224 Delta, thank you. Boeing 327, climb 9, flight level 230.
Climb now, flight level 230.37.
Sky Control, speedbird 8162, stand 10, Edinburgh, clear 9.
Flaps clean.
Speedbird 8162, Edinburgh ground on line 121.750.
That's ground, 8162.
Ryanair 46 runway 24, clear for takeoff, 260 degrees, 3 knots, traffic.
Auto brake off, gears locked.
Orbiting overhead the bridges to the north.
Autopilot on. I'm going to say 9,000 was initial. Going to bug 9,000. Bring us back up into the flight deck. Retractables coming off. Runway turn-offs off. Taxi lights off. Wing lights off. How big is my monitor? 32-inch curve. You can put exclamation point monitor in chat.
Descent flight level 200, speedbird 11 golf.
Scotch Blue Max 420 5000 climbing.
So Max 420, 959, flight level 250.
250 Blue Max 420, thanks. Easier for him. Give me 25,000 feet. That's my cruise altitude.
Okay, I don't have time to deal with an emergency. You have to disconnect if you want to continue with that. Right, Eurotron 70, correct.
Dude, we're getting it all today, man. Somebody just calmed in. Somebody just calmed in and said they're having emergencies. Oh, man. This is too perfect. We have everything today, chat. This is just... We're getting a little tidbit of everything today. This is wonderful. Why only command 1 on? Command 1 or 2 depends. You don't put both on, only for an auto land. How's an i5 13600 KF? I don't know. Should be good.
3,000 feet, June 8, 1001.
Negative 4,000 feet.
Yeah, most people aren't really looking for this though, Will, to be honest with you, man. I mean, look at what just happened, dude. We literally got forgotten about for 29 minutes on the ground. You know, like, if that's your thing, sure, but I don't know too many people that would sit through that willingly. We were climbing like a rocket ship, holy shit. There's 10,000 feet, landing lights, start switches, good. And we are chasing that sunset. What model matching do I use? You can put exclamation point MM. I use FSLTL. FSLTL. Giveaways, yes. We will open up the second giveaway. Remember, we have 3 giveaways, chat. Second giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in chat now if you're interested in winning or having a chance to win. Exclamation point giveaway in chat now. Exclamation point giveaway for your chance of winning East Midlands. Our good friend Pyreegue.
And that's going to the speedbird 224 Delta, regain to both engines on finals 423. Easy 224 Delta, runway 23, clear to land 260 degrees, 5 knots. Clear to land runway 23, speedbird 224 Delta. Easy 2312, turn left heading 260 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 23.
Cleared ILS 23 for each.
How about I forgot about you? EPAA isn't even that busy.
260 degrees.
EGAA, Belfast? No, he's been pretty busy, man. I'm definitely not going to say he wasn't busy. He's been pretty damn busy. Like, dude, that was 30 minutes of basically him non-stop. There might have been like 5 or 10 second pause, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. Remember, guys, the only thing you need to do is make sure you've liked today's live stream. It's the only thing you need to do to win. If you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button, and we're going to roll here in about, we'll give 2-3 minutes. 2-3 minutes, exclamation point giveaway in chat if you haven't done it yet. If you've already done it, you only need to do it once, guys. Only need to do it once. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. It's not like he was just sitting there, like, not doing anything and forgot us, right? He's busy as hell getting a bunch of airplanes into a different airport.
Subject 490 Golf, speed 280 knots on conversion.
280 knots on conversion, 4 minute Golf.
Clouds are looking good, they are. Beautiful. Yep,
Mike 6338 Golf, runway 24, clear to land.
Does the earlier entry from the first giveaway still work? No. It's a whole new thing, unfortunately.
Thank you, Mike.
I would say probably a lot of people aren't
Easy 2312, you're turning
here from that.
Turn right, please.
It's actually crazy how skilled ATC is. It is. Yeah.
260 degrees to establish.
Is there a decent payware for Seattle? There's the BM AM Sim World.
Yes, I don't know what
Better
happened.
than handcrafted.
Get in 1293, descend flight level 16.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened there, Captain Howdy. Who knows, man?
Easy 69 Foxtrot Quebec, was he?
Who knows?
Affirmative, with you.
What are you giving away? A copy of East Midlands Airport by Pyreegue.
Okay, Easy 69 Foxtrot Quebec, when ready, descend flight level 260 to be level by Agped.
Do I use the PMDG liveries for sale on this plane? No. So Yusuf, if you're on the PC, man, you don't pay for liveries. I don't think I've ever paid for liveries in my entire 15 years of doing flight simming. Liveries have always and will always be free on PC. I forget the reasoning. There's some licensing or there's some rule about why they can't be free on Xbox or something. It's something with the Xbox EULA or I don't know, man. I don't know. But no, we've never paid for a livery in my life. The ATC on VATSIM has to do a lot of training. Yeah, you're right. How's the Next Level Racing gaming haptic pad for flight simulations? I have no clue. Never used it. Amal, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Did you miss everything? Well, we're on the return flight. You missed the first leg. At least you made it for the second leg. We're on our way back to East Midlands. No, that was misinformation. Well, apparently there's 10 liveries, and those are the only liveries that I think PMDG is putting out. And I would assume that that probably covers, you know, once you give 30% to Xbox or Microsoft, whatever, whoever's taking the cut, right? But got to pay his team as well. But yeah, that's I believe you get 10 for $8 or something like that. But yeah, it does suck. It absolutely sucks. But again, it was something to do with the real rules of Xbox or Microsoft or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. It sucks, but I'm not going to learn, and I don't. It sucks, man. Brennan thought we need someone to make a force feedback yoke. There are some, Dell. They're just stupid expensive, man. They're very, very, very expensive. But I do agree with you. A force feedback yoke would be epic. Yeah, I don't know how they would do it. I don't know how it would get incorporated, but yeah. Amol, we're giving away East Midlands by Pyreegue. East Midlands.
Turn left 200 degrees, easy 202.
An affordable force feedback? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, to be honest with you, man, our only real hope would be Thrustmaster to do something. Because Thrustmaster is so good with the steering wheels and stuff like that, I think Thrustmaster would be the only one that could probably do it at a reasonable rate. Yeah, a lot of them are like $1,500, $2,000 for force feedback and stuff. So quite the commitment, you know?
BZ7 Quebec Alpha descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Once I found out that the PC didn't pay for the I saved up and built a PC, not worth it. Well, there you go. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's select a winner here for our giveaway. The second winner of the East Midlands scenery is Nikimo. Nikimo, congratulations. You have won yourself a copy of East Midlands by Pyreegue. Congratulations. Nikimo, if you are in chat, please speak up now. Step forward to claim your prize. There he is. Thank you, Nikimo. Appreciate you, man. Nikimo, are you in the Discord? Are you in the Captain Canada Discord?
Scottish Control, good evening. Runway 24, clear to take off, surface wind 260 degrees, 4 knots.
Please twist Thrustmaster's arm and get them to make a force feedback yoke. Dude, listen, I spent the entire expo telling them that they need to make me, a tiller. I'm about 85% sure I've convinced them that we need a tiller, and the tiller can't be expensive, but it needs to be like a little add-on, little clip onto the desk or something like that. So hopefully, if we get the tiller and the tiller's a success, hopefully we can continue to tell them what else we need in the community chat. Does the real simulator feel airlines that need force back yoke? Does the real simulators that airlines use I'm not sure. I don't know. There's not really any force, like, I don't know, force feedback like in the yoke. Probably a lot more tension. What is a tiller? That's a tiller. That is a tiller, and that's how the aircraft taxis on the ground. So that basically steers the nose wheel, which is how airplanes move around. So you have a handle, you pull it down to go left, push it up to go right, and then keep it centered. That's how they steer on the ground. They're using a tiller. They don't use rudder pedals on the ground. 122.8, great job this evening, man. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
122.8 for us, Unicom. We are free after a 30-minute delay. And we're not even cruising for all that long, to be honest with you. Hey, Cap, should I get liveries for the plane? Should I just search around the internet for them? Are you on PC, Yusuf? Yeah, man. Go to this website here and just go crazy on this website. It's absolutely amazing. Got everything that you need. Just look at the top. It's even got like a livery section for all the airplanes that you may have. There's the link, man. Go to that website. It'll be good. When on the runway, climb thrust, use rudder pedals. When on the runway, yes. Yeah, use rudder pedals once the airplane like starts moving, you know? You're with City and Skylines too? Yes, absolutely. We'll be doing that further. 100%. Actually, very much looking forward to that. Yeah. Nikimo, thanks, man, for support. Nikimo, can you just send me a screenshot of your... wait. Nikimo, you've... No fucking way. Nikimo won... When did you win? You won last Christmas. You won a gift certificate. A €25 gift certificate. Dude, rigged. Chat, this is rigged. Nikimo has won before. This is actually rigged, chat. Now we're good, Nikimo. I know it's you. You've already sent me screenshots. No. You're fine, man. Don't worry, dude. You're fine. You're fine. No, man. You're good. Nightbot plays favorites, bro. I don't think so, man. There's not a lot of people that have won more than, like, once, man. There's really not that many people. Are you sure, dude? He's saying re-roll. He wants to select another winner. He's saying re-roll. Okay. He says that he really doesn't... He said that there's probably more people that are flying in the UK, meaning more people will enjoy this scenery than he does. Alright, well, thank you guys. Can we get some huge no floaties in chat for Nikimo? Giving up... let's get some huge no floaties. Everybody say thank you. You don't have to do giveaway again. We'll just re-roll from the same batch. Just make sure everybody say thank you in chat. Let's get some big no floaties for Nikimo, being a very kind and generous flight sim community member, understanding that there's probably people that would enjoy the scenery more than him. Not a lot of people like that out there, chat, that are that honest. That's a very good trait to have. So let's get some huge no floaties. Make sure everybody say thank you. That is extremely kind. Let's go ahead and we'll re-roll it. We'll select a new winner, shall we? All right, so on the re-roll, the winner is William Ista. William, congratulations. More importantly, William, make sure you say thank you to Nikimo. Huge no floaties to you, William. Congratulations, my friend. You have won yourself a copy of East Midlands by Pyreegue. William, if you are here in chat, please step forward. Hopefully everybody's still here. They didn't just dart out after the giveaway. Hopefully William is still here. William, congratulations. You have won some free scenery. William Ista. Hopefully William is here to claim his prize. Maybe he's not. Everybody stay put. If William's not here, there we go. William is here. William, are you part of the Discord, my friend? Are you part of the Captain Canada Discord, William? If you are not, and you have Discord, please join the Captain. You can leave afterwards if you don't want to be there. If you're not part of the Captain Canada Discord, join the Captain Canada Discord, and then if you can, go to the top right, you'll see my name. Click on my name and send me a DM. And just send me a DM if you can take a screenshot of my stream with like your name down here. See how it is like my Unfortunately, we have to go through this length because there's so many weird people out there that would try and claim it. Just send me a screenshot of like your name down here so I can confirm that it is you. That's it, man. Send me a message in Discord. That would be much appreciated. And congratulations, man, on your scenery. Let's go to our descent page here, and don't forget, chat, we have one more copy to give away. We'll give away one more copy when we get down on the ground, and after we land, we'll deboard the airplane and we'll have a look around. So that'll be really, really cool. All right, congratulations again, William. Congrats, my friend. And again, one more giveaway, chat. Let's load up our arrival information, our arrival wins. Let's load all that up. We're also going to grab our meta report here for East Midlands. We'll get that up in there. Elite Freemason Clips. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate you being here. Transition altitude again is 6,000 feet, I believe, so we'll bug that up. And then we've got a altimeter QNH 1002, sorry, and we'll execute that. Beautiful. Good. Let's go ahead and start setting up some information here. Top of descent is in 19 miles. Ooh, airplane in front of us. 19 miles. Let's bug up some info here. EGNX approach. What were the winds? 320 at 6. We're definitely still planning runway 27, so we'll pin that. Good. We'll have a look-see here. Good. 109.35. 109.35. Good. 109.35. Good. Left side, right side. Beautiful. What is our front course? 268. 268 left side, 268 right side. Good. And our minimums 482. 482. Alrighty. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. 10 miles till descent. We can reset our MCP. Initial descent, what was it? 8,000. Initial descent at 8,000, and then we'll vector ourselves from there. 8,000 feet. Beautiful. We've literally been at cruise for, what, climb and cruise? 20 minutes. And we're about to start our descent. That tailwind, man, really pushes you. Captain Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Found out last week that if you upload the wind data from legs page before you take off, it will also request the descent winds automatically at the same time. Time saver. I found out last week that if you upload the wind data from the legs page before you take off, I don't know if I've ever done that, Andy. How do you upload? Like same thing? Like you go to like the cruise page or the descent page? Forecast. Descent forecast. Is there another way to do that? You'll have to tell me this weekend. Clear route data on legs. Clear route data. Wait, how the hell do you do that? Click route data on legs. Wait, okay, legs, route data. Oh. And you can do a wind request? Does this actually load it? I had no clue you could do this. Now, do you have to have something set? It doesn't, does it actually put the winds there, or does it forecast uplink ready, and then what do you do? Execute? See, it says ready, but I don't see where to... Yeah, I have the SimBrief downloader, but it just says forecast uplink ready. Oh, because it's probably doing it for the other ones, not these ones. Okay, so what do you need to place the WX file in the WX folder. Well, I already have that, right? So I use SimBrief downloader. But is it different than PMDG wind uplink? It should be going there, right? Like they're going to the aircraft and everything. Everything's here. I do have the PMDG wind uplink going. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Maybe you have to do it before. Do you have to do it before you're airborne, maybe, for the legs page? Maybe you can't do it. Maybe you can't fill in the winds while you're at cruise. It has to be done beforehand, maybe, I'm guessing. I don't know. You have to do it before you load the plane. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. I'll try that next time. Thank you for the suggestion and the advice. Getting a little bit blown around here. I think this is my favorite time of the day. It shows just how beautiful the clouds are down there, flying into them. Now on forecast, you should have the load button for the descent winds. Yes. Well, we already had that set, but yeah, there's the load button. Got you. Okay. Yeah, because we had already done that. So you're saying when you do that, and then that way when you have this, you just have to press the load button and it'll load everything in. Got you, my amigo. I understand what you are saying now. Very cool. Thank you. All right. We'll go auto brake 3 and we will arm our speed brakes. We've got ILS frequency plugged in. We've got minimums plugged in. Got everything that we need plugged in. We're looking good. Cool. What are my graphic settings? You can put !MSFS in chat. Sorry if you're ever interested. I run high-end preset, so there's a preset. I run high-end preset, and then I go through. I move my clouds to ultra. I move my trees to low. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Did you care that it showed your first and last name? I mean, no. That's been out there for very, very long. You can find that basically anywhere as well. You know how difficult it is nowadays to hide your name on the internet? People can find you like that, dude. Do you need to install the universal installer before the offline? I don't know. I can't remember. Excuse me, damn. Clouds look great, they do. Yeah. What time is the after dark? This evening. I think 7:30. Something like that. No, you're good, man. The after dark is after dark. Yeah, it might be 8 o'clock. Maybe 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock or something like that. And again, it's not going to be a crazy long flight, man. We're going to do WestJet 737. We're going to be flying from Toronto to Ottawa. So it's nothing crazy. It's like probably the same distance as this flight, to be honest with you. But it's going to be full ATC, so it's probably going to be pretty busy. And the weather here today in Ottawa is not the best. It was a little bit stormy earlier. I haven't been outside in a couple hours, but I don't know what it's doing now. What is it doing now? Mostly cloudy, 27, feels like 36. High pressure, 67% humidity. Wow. 15-mile visibility. We don't know 320 because those are real-world pilots, well. They definitely would not be showing you their name. Same as V1. Same as Flight Deck to Sim. Right? Right? Same as 737 NG driver. You know, his name is Emmanuel, but... Yeah. Is it a living hell right now in the mid-Atlantic region of the USA? Is it? It's gross. It's so humid right now, man. Have you ever visited Ireland? I have not. No. Cap, I hear people often saying that Airbus will completely get rid of what? Ignore that? Okay. 120025 for London. Well, now at least we get some nice vectors from London. Why do people care about knowing someone's name so badly? There's fucked up people, dude. It's the internet, man. People have nothing better to do. You have no clue, man. Like, I'm telling you, man. I'm literally telling you. The amount of times, like, if only they would put their, like, efforts to something actually good would be insane.
Flight delay, clear Ryanair 16 November.
London Control, very good evening. Blue Max 420, 15,000, descending 8,000.
Blue Max 420, London Control, roger, expect vectors ILS runway 27.
Expect vectors for the ILS 27, Blue Max 420.
London, hello, EG626, you do on heading 35.
Have you been to the UK before? I have, yes. I have a lot of family that came from the UK. Like my great-grandparents were very, very, very British. So yeah. I hear people saying that Boeing will go out of business and their Airbus will take over the skies. What's your view on this? No. I don't think so.
Control, roger, expect ILS runway 3.
I also don't follow real-world aviation all that much, but I don't see that happening.
Tomjet 72, report your passing altitude.
Well, that's, Andre, that's without the real feel. I think it's closer to like 90, mid-90s with the real feel. Yeah, well, Will said it right there. The U.S. government won't let Boeing go out of business. He is correct. They've definitely taken a shit lately, for sure.
021, descent, flight level 80.
But fairly confident the sun is 3 to 4 feet away today. Ah, it's so gross.
Flight level 190.
Even this morning when I was out, man. Your real feel is 108? Eesh. Are you in your tug right now? You better not be in your little tug.
30 degrees, climb flight level 360.
Turn left heading 330 degrees and
Boeing went out of business, there wouldn't have to be Boeing pilots retrained for Airbus. Well.
Tomjet 72, fly heading 170 degrees.
Heading 170, Tomjet 72.
Oof.
EZ24, which Romeo further descent available.
Came home last night to Houston weather. Oh man, and you were out on the West Coast, right? Enjoying, or sorry, East Coast. Enjoying the nice weather out there. Man, East Coast when you stay on the water, it's so nice, man.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, vectors ILS runway 27, leave Verlag heading 360 degrees.
Leave Verlag at 330 degrees.
So it isn't here today? Oh. Yeah.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, negative, leave Verlag heading 360 degrees, heading north.
360, head north from Verlag, Ryanair 6 Lima November.
Skyway 7021, vectors ILS runway 27, leave Verlag heading 360 degrees.
Leave Verlag 360.
Man, real time, look at that. You're going to be landing right at sunset.
141 Golf, descent, flight level 170.
It'll be beautiful. Yeah, the EGNX is crazy. The real feel, yeah.
Express 70, Papa London Control, roger. Expect ILS.
Real warm.
Expect ILS runway 27, Express 70. EG626, Zulu, resume navigation, direct endball.
No love for Imperial, inches, feet, and miles, all set. Arbitrary body measurements and some old Monarch. What's the problem?
141 Golf, descent, flight level 90.
No, you know what's weird is the British and their stone. Like, what the fuck is a stone?
Ryanair 6 Lima November, reduce speed 250 knots.
You weigh yourself in stones? That's got to be like some archaic.
420, fly heading 110 degrees, vectors ILS runway 27, speed 250 knots.
110 degrees, vectors for the ILS runway 27, 250 knots. Blue Max 420.
London, good evening, speed
250 on the speed.
Flight level 330.
14 pounds to a stone. See, like, the fact that you know that, like, that's just insanity, man. That's like a crazy. That one always got me, man. It was always a good one.
Speedbird 8162, London Control, roger. Nugra 1 hotel arrival.
Shortified, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Nugra 1 hotel arrival, 8162, thank you.
William, don't forget to send me a DM on Facebook so you can claim your prize afterwards. 10,000 feet. Heading lights, start switches, wing lights. Ding the cabin. Let the flight attendants prepare for arrival. As a British, we don't understand pounds. Oh man. It's British, isn't it, bruv? I love England, man. I need to go back. I really need to go back. I should take advantage of WestJet. WestJet flies into like Gatwick and stuff all the time. I should definitely take advantage of
Very good evening, London. Ryanair 46 will be at flight level 350.
like when WestJet has a seat sale. Who wants to go to London with me, chat? When are we going to London? Even if we'll only go for a couple days. We'll go for like 5 days. 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days. You ever visited the UK? I have, but I was really young, Joshua. Like, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Ryanair 46, my bad.
And Ryanair 46, continue with the Listo 1 Lima arrival.
Continue with the Listo 1 Lima
Lewis, this is Flight Sim, my man. We're not here to debate that type of stuff, dude.
420,
Wrong stream.
4,000 feet, QNH 1002.
4,000 feet, Blue Max, 4201002. Right, we'll go level change.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, descent altitude 5,000 feet, reduced speed 220.
You're buying, let's go. 5 days minimum, London is an awesome city, yeah.
Skyway 7021, flight descent, flight
I mean, Vatson being so serious, can you add this into your resume when applying for the real thing?
0220,
You'd think you'd be able to, but no. No. So I did it yesterday, Alberts. I did for the first time ever real world ATC. Yesterday, like I wasn't an ATC controller. Reduce speed 220 knots. Blue Max 420. I flew with a friend of mine. We flew IFR, and I basically did like, I don't know, 85% of the radio calls, 90% of the radio calls. And, you know, I don't really think there was any way that anybody could tell that I wasn't, like that was my first time ever. Do you know what I mean? So, it was really fun. It was really cool. So, like, there's definitely some type of training involved. Like, you can definitely learn a lot of things by using VATSIM, Pilot Edge, whatever it may be, right?
420, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Blue Max 420.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Alright, we're going flaps 1, 3,000 feet. We're going to help with that descent. What is Blue Max? It's Ryanair's. It's Ryanair's call sign in the UK. Blue Max, our UK is the icon. I have X-Wing 12 installed, but I can't get used to the outdated graphics. You're not alone. Don't worry, man. But make the decision, whatever you want to do, dude. Real world pilots say they get nervous jumping on VATSIM. I think it speaks volumes how good the controllers are on VATSIM. I would agree. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not even going to lie. I was very nervous. Like, calling for IFR clearance yesterday, I've done... How many IFR clearances, chat, do you think I've grabbed in my VATSIM life, in my... even streaming? Thousands, probably. Thousands of IFR clearances I've grabbed. I was extremely nervous yesterday calling for IFR clearance for the very first time. But as soon as I, you know, as soon as I did it, and as soon as I did it a couple times, it was, you know, I picked it up almost immediately. Just about X-Plane 12 myself. I think it's great to be able to switch between the two sims. They each have their own advantages. They do. You are correct. Yeah. And it really depends what you are...
130 degrees, reduce speed 180 knots.
Right turn 130 degrees and reduce speed 180 knots. Blue Max 420.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, once established, speed 160 knots or greater to 40 ME.
160 until 40 ME.
I've flown hundreds and hundreds of... Yeah, sorry, to reiterate that. It really depends. It completely depends what you're looking for out of a flight sim, right? I always tell people I don't think there's a right and a wrong answer. So.
Speed 180, distance 5,000, QNH 100.
Still live cap, so great job. Good to see a flight sim experience. Being able to translate in real life in its own way. Yeah, it's kind of cool for sure. For sure.
Apologies for the OC 230 runway 16.
I'm not sure what this guy's doing. He's flying right at me. Is that a troll, maybe?
Traction 141 Golf, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 100.
He's going left. I don't know. It's a weird intercept. He maybe didn't intercept properly. I don't know. That was weird. He was like flying right at us.
Blue Max 420, reduce speed 170 knots, maintain to 5 DME.
170 knots, maintain till 5 DME, Blue Max 420. All right, flaps 5 degrees, bring our speed back.
021, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
And we're going to go flaps 10 degrees.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, speed now 170 knots until 5 DME.
170 knots until 5 DME, Ryanair 6 Lima November.
Blue Max 420, turn right, heading 230 degrees, cleared ILS runway 27, descent altitude 2,000 feet.
Right, turn 230 degrees, intercept, and 2,000 feet, Blue Max 420. All right, 2,000 feet, level change.
EG626 Zulu, continue with Unicom 122.9, goodbye.
Go ahead and arm our localizer.
Unicom 122.8.
We can really shallow out the descent. We don't need to be sending that heavily. We can just do that.
Descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Hey, Cap, just joined Vatson for the first time. Can you join if you have... I don't know, Captain Dan. I don't know, man. I don't know the right or wrong answer for that. I think you should be fine, depending that you can. Again, man, I don't think those types of things really matter as long as you can control your airplane effectively, communicate effectively. I think you should be perfectly fine, man. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's anything that says you can't have challenges and things going on, right? So I think you should be fine, man. But again, just you know, they're going to expect that you want to be, like I said, comfortable with your airplane, comfortable with communication, that type of stuff. I think you should be fine. I don't think you'd have any issues, man. It's a very welcoming community as well, to be honest with you. Don't forget replays. Yes, we will get replay. Do not you worry. All right, he wants us 170 till 5 miles. So that's good. Our approach speed today is going to be 154 once again. So it should be good. Is X-Plane 12 in 4K better than Microsoft in 4K? Again, Greece, better in which way? Visually? No, it's not even close. Visually. But there's other aspects that in X-Plane that are done very, very well. So if you're strictly talking about visuals, no, it's not even close. So, but I don't know what you're, you know.
210 Ryanair, 58
Negative 310.
310.
Is the 737 harder to learn than the 320? It's a little bit more manual, right? Like everything's a lot more manual. But, yeah. Are you going to butter it? We'll see. We'll see. We are flying Ryanair. You did a great job getting those airplanes in, though. We do have ground online. So what we'll do is we'll actually just come in all the way down here. We'll probably vacate on Mike. And I'm sure he'll give us a stand, either 11 or 12, 11, 10, 9. Who knows? So here comes glide slope. I'm going to start putting in our final approach speed now. We're going to go gear down. 154. We'll go flaps 15. Flaps 25 degrees right away.
230 is cleared ILS 27, descend 2,000 feet, go away.
All right, we'll arm approach.
Ryanair 46, contact London Control 119.
There's glide slope. We'll go flaps 30. This will be our final flaps for today. And we'll do our landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green, flaps are 30, ground spoilers are armed with a green light, cabin crews advised. Get all of our lights on. Good. Everything's good there. And we're just waiting for our landing clearance. That's it. Wheels on. We'll wait for him to give us landing clearance, which shouldn't be a problem. Auto throttle's coming off.
Blue Max 420, expect a late landing clearance.
Expect late clearance for Blue Max 420. All right, joystick cam's going on. Late clearance going to be my aircraft. Beautiful. We're expecting late landing clearance.
Could you say it again for Ryanair 587 or something?
Ryanair 58 November uniform, contact London Control 129.425.
Which end is 145 for Ryanair 587?
Oh shit, recording.
Yeah, I don't sleep for the fast.
Okay, we're recording.
It's been quite hard to get it. Classic.
Glide Slope and Pappies are in slight disagreement.
81. Correction, 295.
Climb
flight level 3. Climb flight level 300.
Approaching minimums. 300.
Approach Blue Max 420, confirm code line.
Minimums.
Code line, thank you, Blue Max 420. Alright, cool. We got it just there, our landing clearance, chat.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
230 degrees, descent altitude 2,000 feet. Cleared ILS.
Reversers, nose down gently. Decelerating. A little bit into wind there, crosswind.
Okay.
70 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to East Midlands. Nice.
World Express 70, Papa EGNX 1003. 100.
Cool. Back up into the flight deck. A lot less floaty on that one. That one felt really good, actually.
From the control with 36.
With Air 36 on control.
Alright, we'll vacate to Mike. We're over to ground, 1219.
We could describe for leaving from X6, Lima November, right,
6 Lima November, taxi holding point up to 6.
Taxi holding point up to 6,
Ground hello, Blue Max 420 is vacated, runway 27 on Mike.
Blue Max 420, good evening. Follow the Ryanair 737 in front.
Follow the Ryanair 73 in front. Blue Max 420.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, expect stand 8.
Alright, cool. Ground spoilers, flaps.
Blue Max 420, expect stand 9.
We'll expect stand 9. Thanks, Blue Max 420. Alright, stand 9 for us. Central apron, I guess. Yeah, stand 9. Good. Alright, cool. Landing lights coming off.
Ryanair 6 Lima November, A firm, hold Alpha 6.
Wing lights, strobe lights. Why am I getting such terrible FPS? Oh my god.
Ryanair 720, contact London Control 120.025, bye-bye.
Okay, 120025.
Is VATSIM causing that? A little bit. I still only am going to like 30 FPS. 28, 30 FPS. May need some little optimizations here and there. It's interesting because I really didn't have any problems when we flew out of here. I didn't really notice anything. So, it's okay. We'll go around here. We'll go to Romeo and we'll go into stand 9. I did disconnect, yeah. Stop the recording. It's like, is anything pinning the PC? No? He's fine. Weird. Johan, thanks so much, man, for the 70 Czar. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the continued support of the channel, my friend. It is extremely kind of you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, starter switches are off. APU is spooling up. We'll go ahead and get ourselves over to the stand. I did get the replay on that one, so we're good to go. What was the bot and chat that popped up to guess the landing rate called? The old one that we had, it was landing rate monitor. Dan's landing rate, I think is what it was called. Or what was it called? Can't remember. Does anyone know if anybody's developing DFW? It's a good question. I don't know. Don't we have Airsoft DFW, but it's just not very good? Do you ever have the Phoenix app start to use a ton of the CPU? I have that and never have to restart the app. It's still an inconvenience. I don't know if I have, to be honest with you. I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know. I've never noticed it. No, I've never really noticed it using any, like, absurd amount. Nothing out of the norm, at least, that I've seen. Alrighty, we're gonna call it right there. Park brake is on. Upstairs, good. APU gen on. APU bleed on. Good. ISO valve open. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down back to East Midlands. Beautiful. Fantastico. Great evening, day of flying, my friends. Absolutely wonderful. That's where they wanted us to park. We'll go to GSX. We'll request deboarding. Thank you. Wonderful. Cool. No dance today. No, we got a dance the other day, though, but no dance today, unfortunately. Get one. Look at that sunset right there as well. Look at that. We'll try and get all of that in the same frame right there. The deboarding with the sunset. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Actually, what we'll do is before we start the deboarding process, let's have a quick little look-see here around the airport. I'm just going to change the time quickly here just so I can bring it back to like daytime a little bit. Go like right there, 7:20, that's fine. Give you guys a quick little tour here of the airport. So we did a little tour of the airport in Belfast. And I just wanted to showcase some of the things that are also done at this airport that I find absolutely incredible. So again, you've got Castle Rock, you've got some like the bars and stuff like that that are modeled. You've got I can't go down. How do I go down? Where is it? Over here. Yes, here it is. Over here, you've obviously got the Pork and Pickle. This is a bigger airport, I find. We got the Pork and Pickle. I mean, the texturing's absolutely out of this world. You've got Frankie and Benny's. Oh, you've got Burger King up here. 2 levels to everything. You've got Castle Rock, Burger King, Frankie and Benny's, New York Italian restaurant and bar. Who'd have thunk you'd catch that here in an airport in the middle of East Midlands. And then all the way down here as well, escape lounges. I mean, it's pretty crazy, dude. The amount of detail that he goes into these sceneries, like I said, maybe, you know, could use a little bit of performance boost or something like that. I'm sure we'll end up getting something in the near future, but again, there's not a lot of developers that are putting this much effort and this much. For a second, I thought we flew Jet 2 for chat. It's pretty crazy, man. The Pork and Pickle, yeah, it's hilarious, man. It's pretty crazy the amount of detail that he puts into his sceneries, and I think it's not a lot of developers put this much love and attention to detail into these things, so it's kind of cool to see. Now, obviously, just because I'm, you know, Pyreegue's friends of the channel and stuff like that, I'm still going to say the same spiel that I wonder how much performance we're losing. Obviously, we've been flying all afternoon. I haven't restarted the sim, but I'm sitting here getting a whopping 29 FPS. Okay, just bumped up to about 30, 32, a little bit 34 now. It's bumping up, so I don't know. Maybe something was running in the background that was causing me to have in the low 20s. Well, it's kind of all over the place. So I'm wondering how much performance is being used by everything that's going on in the background. Maybe, you know, maybe in the near future there's something that maybe we can offer a version of the scenery that doesn't have that, because like even his modeling and his texturing, man, is on point, right? Like if I could just get the modeling, I personally really don't care about having an inside, but the modeling and the texturing is just absolutely phenomenal. Or maybe have like the insides like that, but like to have, you know, but I don't know. I'm not a developer. I have no clue. Like maybe these things really don't even really take up that much performance. Maybe it's just, you know, the crazy textures that are being used and stuff like that. that. So I really don't know. And it's not like performance is to the point where it's detrimental. Our landing was perfectly fine. I wasn't getting 5 FPS, 10 FPS, but these are just nitpicking things that I'd like to see. You know, these are things that I would prefer. I always think performance over having like animated interiors and stuff is more important to me. Now, does it look nice? Absolutely, but at what cost? That's my main concern, right? Is it truly affecting the performance of the scenery? But with that said, we have one more giveaway to do, chat. One more. Do we have another giveaway to do? I think we do, right? We have one more giveaway to do. Yeah. Exclamation point giveaway in chat. We've got one more to give away. One more to give away, my friends. One more scenery to give away. Exclamation point giveaway in chat if you haven't done so. We're going to give away a copy of East Midlands by Pyreegue. Exclamation point giveaway. 3 giveaways. Again, I got to give a huge shout out to Pyreegue, man. Without, you know, that was all on him. He reached out and said, you know, thank you for showcasing the scenery, and as a thank you, I'd like to provide 3 copies to give to your community. So not only did he include a copy for me, which is really 4 copies, he's also providing 3 copies to the community. So I think, again, creating amazing scenery and also building a great working relationship with the community, I think they're very important things, man. Having a good what's the word that I'm looking for? Having a good, I forget the word I'm looking for, but anyways, having a good repertoire, sure, we'll go with that one, as with the community, I find it super important, especially if you're going to be a developer, and you want to be a developer that's around for a while. So, huge shout out to Pyreegue, man. Good public relations, yes, exactly. Public relations all around. Rapport, yeah, good. All of those, I like all of those ones, yes. Sorry, Chad, I'm absolutely starving. The only thing I can think about right now is eating. My stomach is eating itself. I'm starving. I usually don't wait. It's almost 4 o'clock for me and we haven't had lunch. Can you tell them to develop airports in the U.S.? This looks great, right? Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. All right, chat. Exclamation point giveaway for the next 30 seconds. If you haven't done so, do it now. We're going to be selecting our giveaway winner here momentarily. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here and I'm going to restart the Kutal script. Good. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get the aircraft in the turnaround state. Going to go PMDG setup. Going to go aircraft's panel state load. Going to go approach or final, sorry. Execute that. Give that a second. Let the aircraft come all up like that. We'll go ahead and get the landing lights on. Good. Those can come on. Those can come on. Good. That can come on. Those are all on. That's good. That's good. That can go on. Good. Cool. Engines are on. That's all spooled. Sweet. Yeah, no problem. Cool. Let's go ahead and select a winner here on the giveaway. The third and final winner is Ray Pilot. Ray, congratulations, Ray. You have won yourself some East Midlands scenery from our good friend Pyreegue. Congratulations. Huge no floaties to you. Congrats. To Ray. If you are here in chat, Ray, please speak up now to claim your prize. Congratulations, Ray. You have won it. And doing it multiple times in a row doesn't get you anything, chat. So please don't do that. Ray, if you could just reach out to me on Discord, man. Send me a screenshot of the stream running with your name down here in the background. Congratulations, Ray. Picking up some great scenery, man. If you haven't heard of East Midlands or you haven't been here, well, now hopefully you do, because when you're offered scenery like this, it just makes it that much better, doesn't it? It really does. Huge no floaties to you, Ray. Congrats again, man. Congrats, dude. All right, let's watch our replay, shall we, chat? I'm going to turn the sounds down here just a little bit. We'll hit the replay play button. Beautiful. We can go ahead and track a camera track now. I'll give you guys a nice little wing view of us coming in here. Watch the replay. Guys, I am going live again this evening. If you're one of my, I know the UK, it's getting pretty late for you guys, but if you're one of my North American viewers, or hell, if you're up that late and you live in the UK or anywhere else in the world, I am going live tonight. There's a new event happening in Toronto. It's called Thursdays in Toronto by the Toronto FIR. So every Thursday or every second Thursday, I believe, maybe every Thursday, I'm not quite sure. We'll confirm that later. They're going to be hosting basically events in and out of Toronto. So Toronto, beautiful airport, done by Fly Tampa for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think there's a payware version as well for X-Plane, but yeah, the Fly Tampa Microsoft version is absolutely fantastic. Great airport to fly in and out of. So we're going to be doing that this evening. So we are live. I believe it's going to be 8 p.m. I'm going live, 8 p.m. Eastern time. What would that be? 6 p.m. Mountain time, 7 p.m., 5 p.m. West Coast, something like that. So it's going to be awesome. Definitely looking forward to it. I think we're just going to do a short flight. We're going to go like Ottawa, Toronto to Ottawa or something like that. But we are going to be live again tonight. And then this weekend, we're going to be flying in Japan. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, dedicated to Japan. It's going to be a blast. I'm very much looking forward to it. Well, the event's online. It's a VATSIM event. Yes, tonight we'll be on VATSIM. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Mods, donators, sponsors, thank you so much for your support. I truly do appreciate you. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but still comes to hang out stream after stream, thank you very much for being here as well. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's flights, man. We had an absolute greasy landing in into Belfast. I would say that was a nice landing as well. I would say that was like a proper, I'm not quite sure, Ryanair. What was the landing rate on that one? Do we remember what it was? What was it? Landing rate was a 135. That seemed a little bit harder than a 135. What did SimToolkit Pro say? I feel like that was harder than a 135. I can't tell with the camera movement, man. 141. Okay, maybe it was then. If both landing rates are reporting around the 140 mark, then I guess we're taking a 140. Anyways, 135, perfect landing it says it was. Felt a little bit harder, but nice. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming to hang out today. Appreciate y'all, man. If I can, I hopefully will see you guys all tonight. And if I don't, hopefully I will see you guys all Friday. We've got an After Dark as well. We're going to be doing snow tires. Very busy weekend. And then again, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, back flying in and out of Japan. Guys, enjoy the replays. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully I'll catch y'all tonight. And if not tomorrow, and if not then, on Saturday. Thanks for tagging along today, friends. Thanks for all the traffic on VATSIM as well. It was really fun. Appreciate you guys. Catch y'all in the next one. Happy landings, friends.